close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got
Hello, everybody. Sorry about that. I'm a little bit late coming in. I'm sorry about that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope I didn't leave the girls a hanging. I was talking to Diamonds and Christine and all them, and I believe I don't know if I see them in here, so they might be still talking. I was gonna go back and tell them I was going live, but I didn't get a chance to. Hang on, let me see if they're still talking. Hang on, y'all. Come on in, everybody. We're going to have a chit chat tonight. No, it looks like it ended. Okay, let me put I'm live. Diamond sent me the Bish thing. That's funny. Let's see who we got in here tonight, y'all. Innocent until proven guilty. Michelle Tucker, how are you doing, baby doll? I hope you're feeling better. Angel P, Angie, Audria Presley, Bless Lulu, Debbie Nelson, Kilbister, Tina Bobina, Laura P. Let's see. Gail. Misty Ray. Cool Gamer. Rhonda Lynn. Myrtle Burke. Uh, Angel Loader. Laura P. Cool Gamer. Let's see what we got in here, guys. Come on in. Nikita. Hello, Nikita. Let's see. Walk the line. Come on in. Lady 7 Up. Michelle Tucker. You doing okay? Paula. Let's see. Bootsy. Hello, Bootsy. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. I hope I'm not missing anybody. Paula, Nikita, Gail, Fonda Cheeseman, Diamonds. There's Diamonds. There's Diamonds. Let's see who else we got. Polly Pam, Angela, Angie Hensley, Annabelle Roma, Valerie Gabriel, Polly Pam, Queen of the Coos, Matthew Cunningham, Tree, Pam Flair. Yanni, bitch, you left me hanging. I'm sorry. I was going to come back and tell you I was going live. Hey, Karen. Hello, Barbie girl. God's girl. Come on in, everybody. Lone Star. Y'all come on in. Come on, we're going to talk about a few things. Hello, Sarah. About what's been going on in these YouTube streets, y'all. What has been going on in the YouTube streets? Y'all doing okay? Everybody's been doing okay? I hope so. Let me see here. If I want to try to change this and put it a different color. Hang on just a second, y'all. Put this color. Oh, I know. I had it the right color. I just had it in the wrong thing. There we go. Okay, guys. What's been going on these YouTube streets? I want to talk about a few things tonight. I want to talk about Candace was going to come in here tonight. She probably went to sleep on me. Hey, Larsa Dance. If y'all have not subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button, that like button, and please consider becoming a member of the Critters Crime family. It'd be appreciated and much obliged. I want to talk about a few things tonight. I want to talk about the Texas incident. I want to talk about the fans, the Frozen fans, Kansas City fans, and just a few things that I want to go over. We'll just talk about them, just in general. Hang on, y'all. I gotta check and see who's on my block list. Hey, hang on. Damn, hang on, y'all. Let me see who's on here. Let me see. Hang on. Why do I got all these people on here? Hang on. I guess that's all the ones I got. I think that's it. Okay, so I took some people off my block list. But tonight I want to talk about the Kansas City fans that froze to death, y'all. The mother, hey Denise, how are you? I'm immersed in the Kansas City 3. Yeah, I want to talk about that. The mother of one of those Kansas City fans come on, and the family just believes that it's foul play. They believe that it's foul play, that they were drugged. They say that the family was not. Hey, Susie Spears. Hey, Coupon Mama. Hey, WR. Even if a troll, please hit the like. Thank you, Karen. But yeah, I don't even know what my phone is. Let's see, somebody sent me something. Okay, sorry about leaving y'all hanging, girls. Hey, Kilmister. But I've been trying to find out more and more information on it, and trying to, let's see. Hang on, y'all. Okay, y'all, I gotta say, rest in peace to the chicken. It passed away today. I don't know what made it pass away, but it did. It's sad, so I have to say rest in peace into it. And sometimes that's just some of the things that happens, and so there's just nothing you can do about it. Hang on, y'all. Okay. I thought I had the interview with the mother. I did. I have it on my other thing. The interview with the mother on the Kansas City guys, and the family's just devastated. The police are saying that there's not been any kind of arrest or anything like that. Oh, okay. Did he take it to me? Oh wow, truckers. And hang on, y'all. Here is one mother that I think I've already played this. Just a second, I'm gonna pull it up. Um, but yeah, hang on, y'all. This is one of the mothers. This is Como. I played this the other night. We're just gonna play the part where he talks to the mother of one of the mothers of the Kansas City Three. I don't care much for
Lori Cruz, 17-year relationship with David Harrington, one of the deceased.
10 years. Wow.
She's the mother, several of his kids. Lori, thank you very much for joining us. I'm very sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
What do you want people to know about what is so heavy on your heart?
David wasn't a drug addict like they're talking about. He was a good guy, very good guy. He went to church with us. He coached my son's baseball team. It's the mystery is out there and everybody's talking, and I can't rest because my phone's blowing up about, did you hear this or did you hear that, about social media with all these links, and
There has been an update,
it's
guys.
not,
I'm going to give y'all.
those are not
Police
true,
have
and
released a
it's
statement.
rude,
Hey, Queen
it's
of
hurtful.
Daisy.
It's not who David was. David didn't do stuff like that. He got caught in the wrong place at the wrong time, and I don't understand how he could have, or I mean, it doesn't make sense, 3 men dead. But I get to look at all the crap that's not true about him, and it hurts because that's not him.
It's easy for me to say,
Ellie,
don't look at it, but I know it's suffocating. And I know that you have to balance what you're being exposed to with what you tell the kids and how you deal with the loss. And frankly, right now, while we don't know a lot of things, to me, that matters more. How are you handling that? How are you handling knowing that whatever the explanation is, your guy's not coming home, and that you're going to have to explain to the kids? How are you handling that?
So I'm pretty open with my kids, and I've told them, and they obviously see on TikTok and such. TikTok's terrible. People are laughing about it, and well, they're laughing because they don't know the people, and my kids see that. So I've been open with them, and we're dealing with it, and we're learning from it. I don't know what's going to come up. I don't know if Jordan gave them something like they're talking about. I don't know if Jordan did give them something, but whatever comes up in it, David did not intentionally do that. David was murdered. whether it's a drug or it has to be for three men to be dead. It doesn't make any sense. It does not make any sense to have three men dead laying in the yard and him asleep for 48
It's
hours.
insane.
Hey, thank you for watching. Please go to
Okay, there is an update.
newsnationnow.com,
Let me stop this.
newsnationnow.com.
There is an update on this, so let me take this down and switch it over. That was given 5 hours ago. The police made a statement. So let's bring that up on here. I'll have to read it because I don't think it's a news thing. So let me read it right quick, guys. I'm going to take this down here so I can read the update. Please give update in the Chiefs fan case who were found frozen to death. And this was today at 4:30, 4:50. Police have given another update regarding the mysterious death of 3 Kansas City Chief fans who were found frozen in the backyard earlier this month. As we reported, Ricky Johnson, David Harrington, and Clayton McGee were found dead in the backyard of a home that their friend Jordan Wilson rented out earlier this month. The friends were gathered together for a watch party for the Chiefs game on January the 7th. However, it wasn't until January the 9th that the bodies were discovered. Willis claims he went to bed late on January the 7th and did not wake up for 2 days, so he did not know his friend's remains were at the home. I don't believe that. So, police are supposed to give an update. Let's see. When the news first broke, Captain Jay Burchina of Kansas City Police Department said the case was 100% not being investigated as a homicide. And it seems that it's still the case today, as Alina Gonzalez, a spokesman for the Kansas City Police Department, said this still remains a death investigation and nothing more. Wow. We still have no evidence or indication of foul play. No one in the police no one's in police custody, she added in the statement to People. Willis's attorney previously said that his client is unaware of how his friends died and is anxiously waiting the results of the autopsy and toxicology report. Jordan Willis is the friend who rented the home and is the only member of the friend group who was found alive. And there's one of the victims. After the victims were identified, family members and friends demanded answers, claiming Willis's story does not add up. Just just the thought of him dying and them still sitting outside in the cold for 2 days. Caleb McGee, the cousin of one of her deceased, said per Fox, it's extremely devastating. The whole family is messed up. He was such a good person. Jonathan Price, who is related to the victim, Ricky Johnson, also spoke out, claiming something more than alcohol played part in the deaths. If I were to give a hypnosis or hypothesis, I can't say it, for the 3 men to die the way they did, something had been in their system. Price said, adding, whether or not is taken knowingly, I would not answer that. He went on to say, but something was taken because the 3 grown men did not freeze at a temperature that were where they were at the time with just alcohol involvement. There's another victim. Dr. Caleb Alexander, an epidemiologist at John Hopkins University, also gave his insight into the case, stating it is plausible that the drugs played a part in the deaths. It certainly could be consistent with opioids, benzodiazepine, antihistamines, barbiturates, muscle relaxants, he said, adding, there are dozens of potent prescription drugs that, when combined with alcohol, can cause a level of sedation that would lead to ultimate freezing to death. There has not been any arrest related to this case at this time, The cause of death will be determined by the medical examiner. Okay, guys, I'm back. Let's see. Sorry about that, guys. Let me see. I wasn't paying attention to comments while I was reading that. So they're still saying that it's not that it's not a homicide, that they're not looking at it as a homicide. But if they think that they're going to just let it go and the families are just going to let it go for what it is, they are very, very wrong. Because let me tell you something. If it's something that family does not do, is they will not give up on their loved ones. So I don't care who this guy's lawyer is. These families are not going to be settled until they find out what happened to their loved ones. And this is sad because the family just feels like I had to make me a new YouTube account. Who are you, Gigi? Who's Gigi? Daisy, hey beautiful. Hey MC Lit Click. So if they think that they're going to do this and not suffer the consequences, this guy's going to get away with it and they're just going to let it fly. There is 3 people who has very, very angry and upset and devastated family members, along with children, wives. There's no way they're going to take this with a grain of salt. So that police department better be ready because I do not. Let's see, a chicken farm spontaneously exploded and burned in Texas. I know, that's crazy, Sun King. Let's see. Y'all, I'm behind on chat. I'm sorry. I was reading that. So I was just trying to see if there's any things in here. Sorry guys, I'm behind on the chat. Um, but no, these family members are not gonna let it die. And they're not gonna take, oh well, it was just an accident. Well, 3 men don't just happen to freeze to death with an accident. I'm sorry. It's not gonna happen that way. I don't buy it and I don't expect the families. And if it was my loved ones, I wouldn't buy it either. 3 people, maybe one person, but not 3. Hey, Dee Dee. Oh, Yvonne. Okay, honey. Let's see. I don't understand why their wallets were found inside, though. Exactly. That guy knew what he was doing. There's no way that I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I do not buy it. And if it was my family member, I would be demanding answers. They probably weren't everyday users. This is a special occasion. Either that or it was laced. So the wallet's phone on the counter came from Reddit after I watched long at Charlie's live shaking my head. I'm not for sure about that, honey. Let's see. Oh, blank screen. Thank you for gifting 5 memberships. Yay, thank you, blank screen. God bless you. Thank you, thank you. Let me see. That came from Reddit. I don't see it anywhere. Let me see who all got a membership. Let me pull up my live stream, y'all. Right quick. I'm sorry. Pull it up and see who got a membership. Thank you, blank screen. Hang on. Let's see who got a membership from blank screen. And of course, this is going to act up on me. This YouTube is. Hang on. Oh, man, why does this always do that to me? My computer is a brat, y'all. I can't, it's not letting me pull up anything. Hang on. Well, I'll be darn. Darn it. Why is it being such a brat? Hang on, guys. I'm sorry. It's not letting me pull it up. Every time I go to click on the thing, I can't see. It's not letting me pull it up to see who got it. It doesn't. Oh, thank you, blank screen. Thank you, thank you. Blank screen gifted $5. Yay! Thank you. God bless you for supporting my channel. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, blank screen. God, she did it again. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. God bless you. Woo-hoo. Thank you so much, blank screen. God bless you. Woo-hoo. 5 more. I know. That's 15. Let me see. Let me see if I can pull this up here, you guys. Hang on. Let me see. If I can pull it up here, this stupid computer. I swear sometimes I don't like my I'd rather have a Microsoft. I love Apple, don't get me wrong, but there's some things about Apple that I cannot get to work, and I cannot find out why is it being such a brat. It's not letting me scroll up. Let me scroll up. It's not letting me scroll up to see who got the memberships. I can see Sharon Carmoma. Oh, Michelle Tucker gifted too. Thank you, Michelle Tucker. Thank you, thank you, Blake Screen, and thank you, Michelle Tucker. God bless you guys. If it will let me pull it up. Thank you guys for gifting memberships for me. That supports my channel, and I appreciate it. I love you too. I love you, Blank Screen. I love you, Michelle. God bless you. I got an Apple and it's hard to get it to scroll up. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time trying to scroll up with this Apple. But it gives me a hard time and it won't let me scroll up. And I can't see because it's not letting me have, when I click on it, it just won't do it. And it's pissing me off. I'm sorry, guys. I've been cussing all day. I need to quit. It won't let me see who got the gifts, you guys. I'm sorry. Thank you, though, Blank Screen and Michelle. Thank you guys for helping my channel out. God bless you. Turn the screen. I did turn it, but it's just, it won't let me click on it. Hey, Cat in the chat, how are you? It's just being a brat. I don't know why I keep having a hard time out of it. Let me see. There it is. Finally, it's letting me. No, it's being a beast. A beast. Every time I click on it, it's just like, it's not letting me scroll up. But thank you guys so much. God bless you for that. God bless you. That helps my channel so much. So much. And it helps me to bring content to you guys. But yes, this is the newest update. So there's no changes whatsoever in this as far as the police and the investigation, and I would bet more than likely there's not going to be any changes until the police department, until the toxicology comes back, and until the medical examiner examines them. And I would think it's I believe everybody's probably thinking it is fentanyl. And I honestly believe it's fentanyl as well. I really do. I think it's fentanyl. Uh every time I try to scroll on this thing, I don't know what is wrong with this. It's really starting to aggravate me. Because I want to see who all got the gifted memberships, but it's just not letting me do it. Let me see if it'll let me scroll up. No. Sorry about that, guys. I'm going to have to work on it. Let's see. Hey, Ronald, my son was accidentally shot a week ago. He's had one surgery and will probably have another. He's finally home, but he has a long road ahead. Oh, thank God he's okay. Thank God he's okay. I'm so glad, and I'm so sorry for that. I am sorry. Sugar Shack. I'm glad he's doing okay. Hey, Ronald. Don't forget to hit the like. Oh, and the live we did earlier, God answers prayers, guys, because that baby was found. Her dad gave in and gave up and turned himself in, you guys. And we prayed for God to move. We sure did, you guys. We prayed for God to move on that case. And that's exactly what I wanted. You know, I wanted God to move, and he did. He moved. And I'm so glad that the dad changed his mind on that and did that. I'm just so glad. It is not letting me do it, and I don't know why. It's just so aggravating that this freaking computer is doing this. It's a brand new MacBook. Sorry, guys. Praise God. Yes, the baby father gave in and turned over the baby. The baby is fine. The baby is doing okay. The best. It was a missing child in Kentucky. It was an Amber Alert. The father had unalived the mother and took off with the baby on Friday. We said a prayer. We did a live today to keep it out there, and God moved. The father brought the What happened? What the heck happened? Sorry. Miss Daisy, in my opinion, the three that passed away just wanted some bud. I was probably recreational. Jordan was just drinking, maybe to the point he passed out. There has to be proof he's not responsible. Listen, y'all, I've been drunker than Cooter Brown on Saturday night. I'm telling you right now. Hey, Marita, I've been drunker than Cootie Brown on Saturday night and still woke up the next day. I'm sorry, he cannot play that drunk game. How many of y'all has been drunker than Cooter Brown on Saturday night and woke up the next day? Put a 1 in the chat if you buy that sheet. If you've been drunker than Cooter Brown on Saturday night and you still woke up the next day, put a 1 in the chat. And let me tell you something, drunker than Cooter Brown and, a little smoke along with it. I'm just saying, y'all, I don't believe that man slept for 3 days. I don't believe it. What's up, Marita?
Hey, how you doing, Daisy? Hi, chat.
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing good. I just wanted to make a comment on this.
Okay.
But first, I want to know who Cooter Brown is. I want to hang out with them.
Cooter Brown's a wild child in the hollers of Eastern Kentucky
somewhere.
somewhere.
They sound like somebody I might want to be with.
Days.
We've had a few of them in the Fox Chase area.
I know.
Their names weren't Cooter, though, but they were drunk for 3 days.
Cooter Brown is just a swerve.
Now, my opinion, I kind of agree with Diamonds on this. Only because I actually know somebody. I had a family member who, well, whatever. That's not the important part. That can happen. They all dispersed. These guys probably were not drug addicts. I wholeheartedly 100% believe they weren't abusers. They were called what we call up here in the North weekend warriors.
I could
where
see
on the weekend somebody gets a little something and hey, we're going to go to this party and drink, watch the game. Why not try a few of these mollies? Or
I'll tell you what, I just don't get it because let me tell you, one time when Daisy was a young girl, and I ain't gonna tell on myself.
Cooter Brown.
No, I had drunk alcohol all night. Okay, liquor, beer, okay, and smoked pot at the same time. I was on high 9, but I still got up the next morning.
I love your little words.
I'm sorry.
No, I love them. They're awesome. I'm going to use them.
Okay.
I'm going to, like, next time I'm hanging out with people, I'm just like, I wish I had this for yesterday. I was at a party. I would have said, yeah, you're getting as drunk as Cooter Brown.
Cooter Brown on
We're
Saturday
going to
night,
see you in the
y'all.
holler. We're going to
I'm
see you in the
just
holler
telling
and
you,
Fox Chase.
I don't believe that these 3 guys, maybe one, I could see one maybe doing that, but all 3 of them, I smell a rat.
Well, I'm always saying it because I've been to parties where it's happened. I played
Was.
softball in a bar league for many years, and I didn't drink, smoke, or do drugs.
You've
But
already heard about Cooter Brown?
some of these girls I hung out with on a Friday night would do coke, and they
Oh,
were
now see, that's a
nurses and
whole different
teachers,
ballgame.
and they would drink and do coke, and I'd be like,
Oh
and
God, surely you
I
didn't do that.
no, I never touched drugs in my. I tried pot, and I thought it was the dumbest shit in the world. It
Well,
just
I
made me
mean,
hungry, and
I could
I
see
never
only
did it
one
again.
though, like Miss
But
Stacey, not 3. Yeah.
But what I'm trying to explain is these guys get together. They're not druggies. They're far from it. They're hardworking dudes.
Exactly.
They have a few beers. If somebody says like, "Oh, I got a joint laced with some LSD,"
I think that something was
and
laced. I
they
don't believe they willingly took it.
were puffing on it,
This
trying
is
it, and they
marijuana.
passed out. And I know people that have passed out for 2, 3 days. My own brother, when he was in his addiction, we didn't see
But
him
I
for
bet he
days at
took
a
more
time.
than just alcohol. I'm telling you, I have passed out, and I remember passing out one night and waking up the next morning to where the hell am
At
I?
Cooters.
I'm
I
like,
love
where
that.
am I at right now?
But
Damn.
no, I can
No
see it
wonder these
happening
people.
because I know people it's happened to.
Yeah.
That's why I don't think the
Just don't
gentleman who owned
know.
that home, I do think he passed out for 2 days. I've seen it personally in my
Unless they
family
just taking something
where,
else.
and especially if they're not really into it, it affects you more.
Yeah, but this guy was gone. He had just moved back. The families of these people didn't even really know him. You know what
I
I'm saying?
know, but see, when you meet a guy in a bar or something, you all have football in common. He says,
I
"Oh, I'm
know.
going to a party next
Well,
week.
he was
Come on
alleged
over."
they're friends, but I don't know. I've seen people very, very, very intoxicated and they did not sleep for 3 days straight. I can't
It's
see that.
funny. I've seen the opposite. I've seen them passed out for 2, 3 days because it wasn't just the alcohol. No, I don't think alcohol knocks you out for 2 days. I think you
No.
might wake up a day later where you pissed your pants and maybe threw up on yourself. I've seen that too,
Yeah.
with some friends. But I've been I've been to many a party
That's
where
Jinkies. Jinkies is the one
people
that
did not
passes out.
do drugs and said they were trying it for the first time. And I
Yeah.
think that's what these guys did. They
No, I
weren't
believe
drug
you guys
addicts.
were drinkers. I
They
believe they were
weren't
drinkers.
they liked a nice cold beer. Hell, they're from
Yeah.
Kansas City. Beer's made there.
Yeah.
You know?
I
And
don't know.
they
It was not
probably
me. I just
got
didn't.
a little tipsy and somebody said, "Oh, I have maybe somebody had some Percocet that weren't from a pharmacy, but bought them
Mm,
from somebody." And what happens down in Philly here is they press their own and put fentanyl in them.
that's what I'm thinking. I'm
I
thinking,
think they got some bad drugs. That's all that
I'm
happened.
thinking
And
of
I've seen it.
Jordan.
I swear on my
Some
nieces
lace.
and nephews' head, on my parents' head, and on a Bible. I've
Yeah.
seen it.
I think Jordan had some lace marijuana with fentanyl. I would not be surprised one bit.
Fentanyl, yes, or LSD or
Yeah. That they
wet.
don't
They
find
call it
drugs
wet
in this guy's
because
system.
it's a liquid and it makes the
Yeah.
and mix it with alcohol and they're all out back smoking it and they don't realize they're sitting out in the cold. You've seen people
Yeah.
take their shirts off down Kensington in
Oh
the
yeah. When they
20
get on
degree
that
weather.
drug, yeah.
So
I
it
could see
does not.
one even on pills. I don't see them passing out on pills. And I don't
Well,
see
if
them.
it's laced with fentanyl,
Yeah.
I don't see them passing out on pills either, unless
Uh-uh.
unless it
has to
was
be
like a
like,
Xanax, some type of a benzo
I don't
that does
think
put you to sleep. But I had a feeling
he slept
they
the whole
touched
time. He
something
took
that
his
was
dogs
laced
from his
with
dad's house.
something
Wow. They're
that.
saying that he picked up his dogs from his dad's house. I don't
Oh,
believe he slept the whole
and
time either.
that's a sad thing because dogs wait for you to come home. I don't even
Exactly.
like dogs, and I know they wait.
When we were
They just
teenagers,
wait
my
and
husband
wait.
got so drunk one night, he sit he shit the bed. When I woke up, I rolled him out into the floor with my feet to keep him from covering me in it also. Oh my
Oh,
god.
oh,
That's
Ada, Ada, I would have put a
horrible.
pillow over his head. Uh,
Now, I ain't never seen nobody sheet their pants before.
oh, I've seen that. Oh yeah,
No, that's
and you're from
disgusting.
a holler. Come on, Cooter.
I've seen them pee their pants, jinkies, but I've never seen jinkies sheet her pants.
Oh no, no, not Yankees. I'm just saying drunks in general.
Well, I've never seen them poop their pants.
Um, when we were like 17, we were all babysitting at a friend's house. It was her sister. Uh,
Uh-huh.
and we had a bottle of Kentucky moonshine. Now
Uh-huh.
I don't drink
It
alcohol.
was
Never
so
did. Always hated the taste.
ever
But
buzz
there
my
was a
head
guy there
loud immediately.
who drank the
Was
moonshine and got so drunk he ended up in the hedges naked. We don't
oh
know
Lord.
why he was naked, but Kenny ended up in the hedges naked. We're all in the pool, and he's in the hedges naked. He drank the
Oh
moonshine.
no. Too much
Kentucky
moonshine.
80
I've
proof
never even
moonshine.
seen people that drunk moonshine pass out for 3 days.
Well, he passed out till the next morning and then woke up not knowing where his clothes were because we, being the girls we were, hid them.
I can't believe Ada's husband shit his pants. I'd kick him out of the damn bed too.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, my
Get
brother-in-law,
out
my
of my
sister's
bed shooting
ex-husband,
your pants like
he
that.
was an alcoholic. He used to do stuff like that.
Jinkies, when she'd drink, she'd take and throw the beers up against the wall. Bam! She'd waste a whole beer just throwing it up against the wall. It made no sense. But I mean, I'm not saying this to act like I'm cool or anything, because we all do stupid
No, no, we were
when we're
teenagers at one
younger,
time. We're
but
young
I have
people.
been very, very intoxicated a lot and still woke up the next day. Now it might
Some
have been
things
two or
were
3
drunk and
o'clock
naked.
the next day, but it was the next day.
Uh,
So
I I never was drunk enough. I got drunk one New Year's Eve when I was 17 and puked my guts
oh
up and said I'll
Lord.
never drink again, and I really never did.
Uh well, I
Maybe
tell you
once
what,
in a blue moon, I'd have a Alabama Slammer or something.
yeah.
I just cannot stand the taste of alcohol.
Those
Can't
people
stand
that
beer.
does drink a lot, they can tolerate, like, they can lay down for a few minutes, get up, and function like a human
My
being the next
sister,
day.
well, she's sober now, but she used to. And my brother.
What
My
gets
brother was
me
a functioning alcoholic and cocaine addict.
well,
Went to
what
work
gets me
every
about
day.
this is that this guy not only worked on HIV, but he worked on the C word as well. And
Mhm.
I don't know if I trust it. I don't know. There's something not right. I just
Well,
feel
well,
as
we'll
soon as I
find out
heard
when the toxicology comes to play. But I really don't think the guy whose house it was did anything wrong.
I don't know. I have to disagree. I mean,
Well,
you might be right.
you
The
and
guy
I always
could be
go
wrong.
to the opposite ends of the
Oh yeah, me and you do.
conspiracy spectrum,
We got
which is good. It's good
yeah.
because then you can have a good conversation about it
Oh yeah, absolutely.
because we
Uh,
both respect each other enough.
I know. I can see one person, but it's just hard for me to believe three.
Well, if
Three
they're all smoking the same joint or popping the same pills,
if it's laced, yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, something was laced. Definitely something was laced.
Yes. Hey Miss V, how are you? Miss V said, hang on what she said. I was driving home from the club and I noticed that I was too drunk, so I called 911 and told them that I was drunk to come get me because I was too drunk to drive. Did they come arrest you?
Did they? Yeah. Did you get arrested?
Because I could see you getting arrested for that.
Well, it depends.
I don't
Maybe the
know.
Philly
Yeah.
police would be real nice. I
I
could
definitely
tell you have
yeah.
Miss V. You have to be closer to my age if you
Oh,
were at the
definitely.
club, because young people don't know what clubs are anymore.
Y'all recall the movie MA? Maybe this is a PA. What's the movie MA? I don't know what that is.
I agree with you, Diamonds. I think they smoke the same thing, and
The same thing that was laced with
yeah, they
fentanyl.
all did. And so the
I bet
guy,
you
but the guy
I bet
inside, he might have been used to drugs or something, and
yeah.
he didn't die. These guys probably never did it before, and said, "Hey, yeah, he said he has this. Let's try it. Let's go out back and smoke." And
Giselle said the guys used to shave the eyebrows off the passed out guy in the tape rabbit hair to his eyebrows, and he was 20 years with drunk blonde hair. Did what? I didn't get that. I'm sorry.
ah,
Um, I don't. I do believe y'all. I do believe that it was a a fentanyl thing. I really
yeah,
do.
I have a feeling fentanyl's involved somewhere, but they took it on their own accord, and not
It could have been,
it's
yeah.
not the homeowner's fault.
That's true. That's true. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think they took it on
Hopefully,
their own,
the
and
family is really outraged. Though they're saying that these guys never took anything.
we
There's
all wanna
always a
believe that.
first.
We all wanna believe that. I
And
my
who
I
knows? The guy that took the fentanyl might that bought the stuff maybe didn't know it was laced
That's
with
what I'm
fentanyl.
saying. They probably didn't know. They thought they were smoking a joint.
Yeah,
"Hey, we don't smoke pot. Let's go out and smoke this."
yeah.
I mean,
A
if
lot of people
this was
smoke.
my family, I'd feel the same way, and I would say, "No, my family did do that." But when I remember my step
Not me.
grandmother, to the day she died, never believed her son jumped in front
Oh,
of the
blanking. Okay.
She always believed he was pushed, and she took that to her grave.
Who was it now?
My uncle, my mom's
Oh,
stepbrother, he jumped in
yeah.
front of the L and committed suicide.
I
My
remember you saying
step-grandmother,
that.
to the day she died, believed he was pushed. She just didn't wanna believe the fact
Yeah, that he
that he
committed
did.
suicide. And I know it would be hard for the family
That
members.
and any family's gonna believe that.
Yeah,
I don't blame them for being that way.
but I don't know. Hopefully, the toxicology, we still don't know. There could be internal injuries, but I would think that the police department would have already known if there was any internal injuries.
Yeah,
I
they
think
don't seem
medical
too.
examiner's waiting for the actual toxicology, just like Dr. G. Dr. G. Do you ever
Oh,
watch
I
Dr.
used to
G?
love her show.
I love Dr. G. A lot of
She's
times when
in
it was
Miami,
inconsistent,
or
I forget what her name is. She actually did the autopsy on JonBenet Ramsey.
yeah, yeah.
And
She's.
she thinks the parents are involved.
I always did too. I thought the
Yeah.
mother was.
Yeah.
I
So,
think the giveaway on that was the ransom note.
yeah. Yeah, I think she was covering. Were they found outside if it was cold, hypothermia would have aided to the death on top of the drugs.
Oh, I'm sorry, Diamonds.
What Diamond say?
I have to watch the words I use. Yeah, I think of it after I say them. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
oh, I didn't even think about it myself. I say stuff all the time and I don't even think about it. I think the
Debbie,
has
we
already
knew as a family because of
attempted
what happened afterwards.
suicide.
He did not. Uh,
I think
passed.
so too. I do
He
think
did
so.
not
What
go
did
to God right away, and he spoke for them to leave him under the train.
Oh, I'm
That's
sorry to
how
hear.
we know he
No, he wasn't
he
pushed.
had everybody standing around
Enjoy pushing
because it
people.
was in the newspaper and news and stuff that
It's sad. I'm sorry that that happened to your family. I'm so sorry.
I
Uh,
was young. I was 10 years old, 11 years
Carly
old.
said, I used to love Jagger bombs, but can't drink much
Oh,
anymore.
Jaeger bombs, they're tough,
I
man.
think maybe they were buzzed and maybe tried something, probably was laced. It's taking everyone's yeah. It's taking everyone young, old, if you tried it once. Yeah, it's bad. The fentanyl stuff is bad, bad, bad stuff.
I feel sorry for girls who just want to go out with all their friends and hang out, and they have to worry about leaving their glass for 2 minutes to run to the bathroom or
Oh,
something. That
Daisy,
somebody
oh,
doesn't up
Daisy, you are
and lace
loved on the
something.
farm. And the trolls can't move out to the cow's patty because they are full of crap. I
Oh,
love it,
what's the
Gail. I love it. That's cute.
I
Lord.
don't know these
That's
drinks
actually
y'all are
kind of
mentioning.
moving a little
Jaeger
bit.
bombs are aren't they kind of like
They took me home and
the
said,
Irish one? What we drink, we drop the
was the
Guinness in a
most drunk they've ever
car
met.
bomb.
So since I called them, they would park my car and drove me and my beer home. Miss
Beer.
B, you're lucky.
And
You're
took
lucky
your
them
beer
cops
home with you.
were buttholes because
Billy
most
cops
cops
used to take our beer
would have been buttholes. I don't
and
know
keep it for
these drinks
themselves.
y'all are mentioning. Me neither. I don't know a Marita. Y'all been drinking some stuff I ain't aware of. I'm not.
I just know of these things. I never had a Jaeger bomb or a
Yeah,
car bomb or any of them.
yeah.
I just know Jägermeister and
It's
because
gross.
of all my friends. I
All my rowdy friends have settled.
well, that's what I had, surrounded friends.
Do, 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 do,
And what
do,
was funny is they were all like, oh, during the week,
do, do, do,
nurses
do.
and teachers
All
and
my
cops
rowdy
and
friends have settled
on the
down.
weekends, they knew how to have a good time.
Um, let me see. I know. I just feel like I don't know. I just feel like these guys. I don't know. We'll find out before it's over with. Hey, Brown Bear Jamboree. I can't believe I slept for a few hours clean through two movies with my husband. Ah, let's see.
Well, it's good you're sleeping with them and not
I'll
somebody
check
else.
Lacey's channel. Love you guys. Was my
I
room.
I
Well, uh, I think it's not. Yeah, I don't want to get flagged, but they tried to flag me last night. But usually they'll flag you over the titles of this. You can put thumbnails up, but a lot of times they'll tag you over the titles of it and stuff. Usually that's where they get me. It's the titles. You got to be
uh
real careful on what you put in the title of the live stream.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start my
Um,
own channel, or I'm just gonna
I
bitch
had
about it.
something happen to me earlier
I would never do that.
that's got me a little upset, and I'm trying to
What's
determine
wrong?
whether to talk about it or not.
What's wrong?
I'm not gonna say nothing about it. I just not right now anyway. I
Oh,
just
see now you give people like, what you
I know. Uh, yeah. But anyway, it's not nothing to do with anybody in the chat or anything like that. It has to do with something else totally different. But maybe I'll come out and talk about it one time or the other. Let's see. Dr. G did Casey Anthony in Florida, not Sean Bonet.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you, Angel. It was
Yeah, I
not
knew she
Sean
was
Bonet.
in Florida. She was in Miami.
Right. It was Casey Anthony. That's right. Thank you. Thank you for that. I got them mixed up.
Because I
And
remember when she
she
found the tape.
testified against Casey Anthony. Huh?
That poor little girl will never get an honest answer.
No, because it's come out now. Both of her parents have passed their lie detector test. And Casey, they found out that she's lied a lot more than what she's saying.
I
And
always thought she was
and
guilty.
in the trial, did you know that in the trial they were not allowed to show where she had looked up where she was looking up for like Lyme and all that, trying to where she had looked it up on how to bury a child.
How
They
can
were
you
not
not
allowed to
have
talk
that
about
in
that
the
in the
trial?
trial.
Because
And
that's one of the most important things.
most likely these four most likely smoked and laced joint. That's what we're all saying. One stayed alive because he stayed inside. The other three might have thought it was cold air, would have been sober. That's what we're saying. We're thinking it was laced too.
I agree with you, Kim.
Yeah, could be. I hope that the family gets some kind of closure. That's what I hope for. And I feel like if they don't get closure, they're just going to continue on.
Yeah, it'll always be a big conspiracy if
It's
there's
a
not.
devastation. That's what it is. It's completely devastating. There's
I
three
I
family
don't know
members
why
that
they just
completely
keep calling them
devastated.
Chiefs fans, though. Why don't they just call them three men from St. Louis?
I
It's
don't
like
know.
the
That's
guy
like
dies, they're going to
the
say,
girl that
"Oh, an Eagles fan died."
well, it's like that girl that's a beauty queen that killed her boyfriend's son. Oh, thank you, Christine.
Ah, Miss
Lord, Christine, give
Christine,
me
how are you?
Thank you. Thank you. You
You
gifted
brought
five
out the
minutes.
bell, Christine. It's your fault.
God bless you.
I hope you're doing well,
Woo-hoo.
Christine.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't see who it was gifted to. I've tried. I don't know what's wrong with my computer, but I did try. I could probably see it on my phone. I never thought about that. Let's see. Peppermint Patty said here in Columbia, South Carolina, we had a girl missing for 3 days. Sunday morning, when the church was open, she was in our church. Someone left the side door open and she came in and stayed the night. Wow. I'm glad she's okay.
She's all right. Thank God.
Yeah, thank God.
Because
I
our
mean,
church doors are
yes.
locked right after services.
Let me see if I can see on my phone
Because
who
we
got
get
gifted.
robbed. They
Hang
like
on.
to steal the poor boxes
Let's
in
see
our
what
church.
Christy did. Okay, Stacy B, Lily got Christy Kits, Yo Baby Blondie got it, and CBK got a membership. Yeehaw! Thank you, Christine. Hey Sue Baby, how are you? Thank
Very
you so
true,
much.
Angie
Thank
Hensley.
you guys for your
Very true.
let's see who else. Let me see if
Seen
I
it
can
in
go up.
rehab.
It won't let me go back that far to see about the other ones. If y'all's not hit that like button, please hit that like button and that subscribe button if you've not subscribed. That helps my channel to
I miss
grow and be much
Christine.
obliged. Thank you, Christine. But yeah, I mean, you all could be right. I mean, a lot of people feel that way. Christine is a tree gal. She doesn't get peed on in the bushes. She pees upon the trees. What? Working on a hat and listening. Okay, thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you for everybody that's contributed to my channel. That helps my channel and helps my channel to grow and to be much obliged because and I'm working on my other channels, my beautiful design channel. I'm going to be making a fake cake. And if y'all have not seen that, watch my channel because I'm going to be doing a DIY
Changing
where
the
I
name of the channel though to Cooter's Corner.
beautiful designs, and my mods has been putting my link out. And what I do is I go around and I film stuff. Like today, I posted I think one video, but I got another one I'm gonna post. Just I go and film, but I'm going to be making a DIY artificial cake, a big cake. So
But is
so
it true you're changing the name to Cooter's Corner?
no, no,
I
Cougar's
can't
Corner.
wait to use that tomorrow
I
on my
know.
friend.
That's Cougar
Hey,
Brand.
let's go
Well,
to
there's a
Cooter's
link to
Corner.
my new channel if y'all want to go subscribe. I got to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000. I got 600. I got to get like 400 more subscribers and 4,000 uh,
Time, that's funny.
hours. Let's see. I love that the Cooter's Corner. There you go. You could probably call Kensington right there right there in that corner with it.
That's more than Cooters.
That's more than Cooters. Heck yeah.
Have you listened to the live?
No, I did a little bit. It was cleaned up pretty good today.
Yeah,
It
it's
was.
pretty clean tonight too. When I saw it
Yeah, I was
earlier,
like, wow, I've
yeah,
never
they
seen this
but that
clean.
one section's still filthy.
Decades ago, crime critters crazy on the farm. I would make fake bread. Oh, I would like to see that.
What is fake cake and fake bread?
It looks like a real cake. You can make it with like a real cake. I made a topper for Christmas. It looks like real, like it looks like
Made
real
like
whipped
out of
cream.
styrofoam and
Yeah, you use different things, different
oh,
products
okay.
to make it, and they make some that you can't even tell they're not real. Like that's how good they do. And so it's just something I wanted to try after I made the whipped cream topping for a coffee cup, and now I want to make a cake. So I'm excited, and I love crafting. I love it.
I used
So
to love it when I was a kid. I used to do a lot of decoupage.
oh yeah, yeah,
I always
I do
got a
a
lot
lot
of
of
craft stuff
decoupage.
for Christmas from Santa.
Oh yeah.
You know
Like,
him, the big
it
guy.
relieves my anxiety. If I'm crafting, I'm focused.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
not
just
anxious.
you put your mind to one thing, and
Yeah.
it's not drifting a million other
And
places.
it's not like the YouTube streets. Like I don't get on. Like people will text me and say, "Oh, did you see what was going on here on this channel?" And I'm like, "No, because I haven't."
It's best
But
that you don't
yeah.
because half of it's. I was watching somebody tonight who was going into that speaker box.
Oh yeah.
I don't think they believed in it. I think they were doing it jokingly. I'm not going to say the name because I know we can't say the names,
Wow. Lots of dance.
but it was somebody you know,
Uh huh.
and I think he was messing around though
I
about
don't
it
know.
was
It's dangerous. I think I know who you're talking about, and I've
I
seen that.
can't remember what he was. It
He
might have
had
been
a
about
weekend.
this.
He had a
Might have been
weekend.
about the guy's football.
I was like, because I went
You
in there
know,
to listen to him, and I was like, oh no, I've got to get off.
yeah, I think it was out of a jokingly, but I feel bad that
Mm,
Kansas City won, and now those guys won't see the Super Bowl.
I know, I know.
Well, I
Just
didn't want
unfortunately,
Kansas City to win though,
uh,
because I'm sick of seeing
um,
them. They've been in the last three
thank
Super
you,
Bowls.
Gigi. I know. It's sad. It is sad. Oh, Diamond sent me some. Hang on. She probably sent me some pictures of fake cake. Yeah,
Fake
fake
cream,
desserts.
shaving cream.
Oh, Diamonds, do you make them too? Oh, Diamonds makes them too. Oh, she makes some nice
Does
ones.
everything.
Diamonds, you need to make a DIY channel, honey.
Yeah.
You really do. Now, I have made fake whipped cream. Let me show y'all. Look how good she does. Listen, Diamonds, me and you gonna have to. We're gonna have to make a DIY.
A
You got to make
collaboration.
a DIY channel, Diamonds. You are so good at this. My God, look at this. Tell me this ain't talent. Look at that.
Oh, that
I
looks real.
sorry. Yes. Look at that.
Look at that cherry.
I know. Diamonds,
I
honey.
could eat that right now,
Oh my
Diamonds.
God. She makes cups, y'all. She makes this stuff. Y'all go on over there to Facebook and follow her and order stuff off of her. She makes the most beautiful things, y'all. She is really, really good. Diamonds, put your link out here, honey. Oh my God. Diamonds needs to start her YouTube channel and DIY. And she needs to show, like, I will help you, Diamonds. I will help you promote it. And she needs to show how she makes these cups and how she makes this stuff, y'all. Like, this girl is talented.
I
This is so
I
right.
don't know about how to do any of that, Diamonds, how to
Look at
make your
this.
to show your stuff, but I'll be
Oh
your
my
manager and take
God.
10%.
There you go. Well, I can see
Because you
Diamond
do
going
some good
over a
work.
thousand. Like, there are DIY channels that go to millions. I know Bethany
Oh
Barker
yeah.
has over 1 million subscribers. She's working on 2 million. They don't hold them back like they do the true crime people.
I wouldn't even know
That's
what's
why,
like if I started like I would never do a channel because I don't have enough want to do something every day.
yeah.
Like what would I talk like
You
here's
don't
my
have to use. Oh
nuggets.
my Lord, look at that.
Here I made a
Oh
cheesesteak.
my
Here I made
God, this girl.
apples.
Yeah, a lot of people does cooking videos and stuff,
Yeah.
but
I know
this
people that
girl
do
right
that.
here, she would get over 100,000 quickly.
My
She wouldn't even have to sell the stuff, just making it on YouTube. Yeah.
my faux niece, she's not real blood. She has a page called Buggy Bakes, and she makes cakes and wedding cakes, and I keep telling her, you got to open a storefront. I'll
Yeah.
work for you for free. I mean, her stuff is not only amazingly
Okay, Rondalyn.
good
Mhm.
tasting, it's
We could
beautifully
collaborate.
done.
We just
And
need
she
more
just
credit.
started it as a whim, just something to do,
Mhm.
extra money while her kids were in high school and grade school.
Here's
And
Diamond's link, y'all.
she probably makes more than her husband does now.
Oh yeah, they make millions of dollars.
Yeah,
Millions of
look her
dollars.
up on
Everyone does.
Facebook or YouTube or Instagram. It's Buggy Bakes.
Like, I like to craft, but Diamond is talented. This girl right here is the bomb.
That looks like I used to have a candle back in the 70s that looked
Mm-hmm.
like that. And it was a Sunday.
Somebody
And it
sent
looked like a real Sunday, but it was a candle. Like
wow.
it was looked
Yeah.
edible. Like you come home drunk, somebody sees that on the table, they're going to grab to eat that.
I know. I would eat those damn. Look at that. That's
Yeah,
so.
look
I
at
want
that.
that.
That looks like a really
Love
tasty
it, you guys.
summer treat.
It's got a shoe on it.
Nice
See,
sneakers. Yeah.
I love that diamonds.
Power
Awesome,
to the
awesome,
people.
awesome. Thank you, ladies. I'm trying to share my Facebook page, but it's not coming out. Um, they shared it right up here. Somebody shared the
I
link.
follow it on my page.
She also has a TikTok. Right here is
Oh,
her.
they're Jordans. Okay. I
Yeah,
figured they were a name brand. I thought Nike
click
had it.
on that and go follow her, guys. Let's get her built up. I have fake pie, but it's inside of a pop potpourri.
Right.
I've got. Let me see if I can find my Facebook. Let me see if I can find that where I made the fake thing. The fake. Uh. Maybe it's on Beautiful Designs. Let me see if I can find that. Hang on. Sorry, guys.
No,
Uh,
no. Hmm.
let me see. It's in a
That'd be
short.
my 911 cross
And I've
stick.
had Beautiful Designs for a long time. Wait, is this right? Well, this ain't it. Hang on, let me see if I can find it. My page is beautiful designs. I've had it for a while, but I'm not doing the greatest on it, but I've not really put a lot of effort. I mean, I have put effort in it, but not like, not like
See,
Diamond.
that's it. You got to be constantly on top of these things. That's why
Yeah, you do.
I could never do it because, yeah, I'll start out big and strong and then I'll wean
Well,
off. And
now I get discouraged because YouTube just sometimes makes it impossible for you to get views. They won't push certain things, and I believe it's totally YouTube.
oh,
But
probably.
and
They
because
don't
I've
want to
seen
pay you.
some really good videos, and then I just get discouraged, and I'm like, okay, here it is. Oop, oop, doop. Let me pull it up. Hang on. And I just get discouraged, and I'm like, no, I ain't doing it no more. Screw it.
I got a good
So
top
this is the
for your.
topper that I made. That's the top.
Oh, that looks good.
Well, thank you. But I put real candy on it, and it kind of like instead of putting fake, there is some fake candy, but I made a mistake. I should have put fake
They're
candy.
real peppermints, right?
But some of them are, and they bled into the. They made it more pink
That's
looking.
more realistic.
True, true.
But
Uh,
I could have used those peppermints the other night. I had heartburn so
takes
bad.
time to dry them, but make them in advance for the holidays. Oh yeah, absolutely. Diamond's a go getter. She's go 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 go
I
go.
have a
So
couple
yeah,
friends that have craft pages. They do. One does mostly wooden work, like painted signs, and that they put on your front door. Like right now, she's doing all Irish stuff for St.
uh-huh.
Patrick's Day, and
Yeah.
she makes a lot of money, and it helps with her. She has
Oh,
two girls in high school that
Judy's
both play
Christmas for
sports, and that
sis.
costs money
Okay.
and pays for all that and pays
Yeah.
part of her tuition.
Thank you guys, and thank you, Diamonds. Yeah. I mean, I want to get it started. This was just my first try on this one, so I didn't really, it
Maybe
was
you
just
two should collaborate.
yeah, me and her. But I posted videos today. Like I went to like these. I've been posting all week. I found a Sasquatch, y'all. I found a Sasquatch. I
There
didn't
you
buy it. He
go.
was $25. I was like, yeah,
Ridiculous for you. Is it used?
no, he was at Walmart.
Oh, it wasn't at a thrift store. Oh,
No, look at him.
it is
He
kind of
was
cute.
$25. I was like, I ain't buying him.
Look at that belly. He's
I
been to
know.
Cooters.
He's been to Cooter Brown's.
Yeah, good old Cooter
He's
Brown.
been to Cooter Brown's cabin. But he was
My
$25.
neighbor's across the street. His name's Sean Brown. I'm going to start calling him Cooter.
Cooter Brown, honey.
I'm going to
Just
call, hey, Cooter. And he's going to look at me and say, Miss McNichol, you're weird.
I
He still
put
calls
him
me
to
Miss
work.
McNichol when I used to be his teacher
Oh,
5 years ago.
I put him in the cart with me, but I was like, you got to stay. And then here is
That's a hard part of money, $25. I won't want to part with that
the
either,
one I did
unless
today.
it was something you really want.
And then I went to the Goodwill or Habitat for Humanity.
Now, see, I
And
didn't know they had a store.
they do have stores. They have
I
several
never
stores,
knew that.
but they're so darn expensive. Dang.
I guess all that money goes towards the habitat.
It does. It does. There's a whole China set for
That's the Carter
125.
family. The Carter family
Yes,
runs them.
they do.
That's nice
Those of
China.
you know that you want a Sasquatch. I want like a statue of a
How
Sasquatch
much
put
did they
up
want for that set?
$125.
That's not bad.
Not bad for China.
Yeah,
And
that's a
then
nice
I
looking
don't know
set.
how much those little plates were. They were cute, I think.
Yeah. Oh, I love.
That
Oh,
was
couldn't you
really
imagine that
disgusting.
filled with sweet tea and ice and
I
lots
brought
of.
that little
Mm.
sucker home with me. It was $5, and I brought it home for Valentine's
I was
Day.
going to say Valentine. Put some candy in that one.
I know. And I thought, well, that's a good deal.
Or here's one for Bub. Put some bacon in it.
Bacon. Oh yeah, he'd love some bacon. But yeah,
Oh,
I put out
that's
stuff every day. I have been doing some DIYs, but mostly just. And I found these little hats, and I thought those were cute for Valentine's Day at Walmart's. If I
and
think they'll
not only for that, for
princess
uh
houses,
awareness.
yeah, for uh breast
That would be
cancer.
cute with the heart on it.
Yeah, I'd like to get that one for Christine and send
I
it to her.
like
The
that
little
bear
teddy bear.
hat.
I love the bear hat ones. I think they're so cute. But yeah, y'all go check out this and subscribe. Oh, I got over 600 people now.
Yeah.
Woohoo! I go to the Christmas place in Pigeon Forge. I post a lot. I've posted some DIYs. I've not posted a lot. This here is at Bucky's.
Uh,
Exits here.
with that, I guess Bucky's is
I
like
found quite a few places matching Bucky's.
Uh,
that's
but yeah, just I've been
our Wawa. What we have here is Wawa.
this one
But
got
Bucky's is
22,000 views.
way bigger and faster.
This
We
video
don't
got 22,000 views.
see now that's good.
And yeah, there's one I
I
got
have a
35,000.
question for you. If you're looking to
Mhm,
go down a little rabbit hole-ish kind of thing, these
mhm,
families, bloggers that
mhm,
put their children out there without their consent,
mhm,
I find it very interesting, like the Doherty Dozen,
mhm.
uh, Brock in Boston. And what's odd about them, they're all Mormons.
Yeah.
This is how we bing them. They're
Yeah,
related
yeah,
to
I've
that.
seen
Some
that.
of them are related to Rudy
Hey,
Frankie,
Joyce One, how are you?
but you ought to go down that road a little piece. I think you would.
I don't know about
Crazy
those.
pieces, crazy
Well,
middles. They're all
they
related.
don't.
Adopt like 12
We
kids,
had.
and
I did cover that one mama that uh her son came forward. I did cover that one. Where her son came forward and was like, well, they had tied him up and all that. I did do that one.
Ruby
Um,
Frankie.
yeah, Ruby Frankie, that's who it was, and I
But
covered her.
all her family and their relatives and extended people and people from that, they all have family vlog channels and they're living in mega mansions.
I
And
know, but they put their kids out here.
they're all
I'm not.
Mormons, the
Yeah, I'm not
Tannerites,
willing
and
to put my kids.
it just freaks me out.
I
Like,
won't show my family. I don't. I don't not. I just feel like that's their private life, and I don't agree with my sister putting my nephew out here like she does. That's
yeah,
his
but
private
he doesn't
life.
put them out the way these people do.
Yeah,
I
every
could,
day these
I don't
kids
even
come.
know if I could tell you if I bumped into L on the street, if I would know it was him.
Who's
Like
L?
these L, I don't want to say his name, your nephew.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But these people, I would know their children if I saw them on the street. And
Hmm.
it's a shame because some of them, like the Doherty Dozen, those kids don't all want to be on video.
Yeah,
And she
no.
makes millions over millions, fist
I
over
mean,
dollars,
I know they make a lot of money, and I
ass
don't
over tea
understand it.
kettle. I'm telling you.
Well, there
And
is some good YouTubers out here that I've seen get caught up. Like their children would get hurt, and instead of taking them straight to the hospital, they grab their cameras
yeah, well, that's what some of
and
these people
film
do.
it
Let's
instead of
let let's vlog it. You'll have while your kid's arms compound
you
fracture
want the
hanging
pretty
off.
hot. They are
And
cute.
that's what if I was going to go down a well, my if I had a channel, it would be about music.
Okay, Angel, I'll check it here in just a second, honey.
But I'm telling you, those people they annoy the hell out of me
I
because
know
they
I don't
put
watch them. I have a few families that I watch.
The
But then I
Hills
don't
are really
watch them.
good
Like
people.
some go to extremes. Like there's a comedy of this guy and his son, and he literally talks filthy around his son, like about like one of the skits that they did, the boy's mom was on the phone with him and his dad was in the bedroom having acting like he was having what, and the boy knocked on the door and the dad came out with his clothes halfway off and the mommy was like bawling him out and the boy, they were laughing and they thought that was funny and I thought
Yeah, see, I don't like that.
that's
I don't
not
like those
funny.
things, those
That's
pranks.
going too far.
Yeah, pranks aren't fun.
Sorry. Mm-mm. Don't expose your kids to that stuff.
No.
I'm sorry, but I never
There's
let
a
my
lot of
dad
things on there you
on
shouldn't be
TV. Yeah,
exposing
and
these
then
kids to.
he's always cussing that little boy and I'll beat your ass. And if it was anybody else, they'd already called, you know.
I would beat their ass.
Even though it is a skit, it is a
Nah,
skit.
it's
I
still
think
not right.
they go
And,
too far with their skit. It's
and they're doing it for money.
yeah, like
You're,
one family puts their child up to like throwing stuff at them and hitting them and running and doing devious little stuff. Well, when they don't want him to
yeah,
do it, he does it because
yeah,
he's
and
learning and
wait till he starts doing it and getting in trouble with the cops. And they're going to say, well, where'd
like
you pick
having him
that up?
smack his
At
dad in
home.
the face. Even though it's a skit, it's still not right because that little boy hit his daddy hard in the face. Like
There's
he whammed him,
there's one
which he
channel called the
was.
Dad Challenge Podcast, and he calls out all these people.
Mm-hmm.
And I like him because he
I
doesn't
do
put his,
too.
first of all, he never puts his kids on. It's just about calling out these families that are
Yeah.
making all this money. And he
Mhm.
questions the way I do. Why are they all Mormons? It's like, I don't understand it. And they're all it's all intertwined somehow.
Yeah, but they
And
get millions of views. They do. They get millions
they
of views.
make the
And
homes they live in are
some of them
gorgeous.
even is celebrities. And I like them, but then they start going into wearing these celebrity clothes like
Yeah,
Balenciaga and
yeah,
all
everything becomes a status symbol.
they change after they get the money. They change.
Oh yeah, like
They're
this
not.
one woman, Doherty doesn't. When she food shop, she spends thousands of dollars every week on so many kids. What she have? 11 kids.
Oh, she's
I'm
got a lot
thinking,
of kids. Yeah. Now I like watching Costco
I
hauls. I
but I
love it.
said to myself, now my
Yeah.
parents fed kids every week. They spent maybe $60. Well, food was cheaper then when we were all little, but
Yeah.
even now it would
My
still only be
uncle had.
maybe 300 bucks a
I know
month.
my uncle had 13 kids, and he was
Yeah,
he get like
but
1,200
she
a month in food stamps.
buys so much processed food and so much junk food.
Well, he
I
would buy
mean,
cinnamon,
junk food.
bread, flour. They'd buy it by the bags full
Yeah,
of
and they
stuff.
go to Costco and they buy 30
Oh,
things of
those kids.
water, 30 things of Gatorade, the big ones, and they
Yeah,
just pallet upon pallet. And
yeah.
I shake my head like, I know your water is not hooked up to the system yet, to their
Children's
tank.
injuries, trips to
It
the
just,
ER. I know that's. I don't think that they should.
there's a lot of waste involved just for
Oh
these
yeah,
videos.
there is. But
And
most of
and
them
that
do.
gets me because I was not raised on waste.
Yeah,
And that just bothers the
yeah.
hell out of
Well,
me because I
they
just
do.
we would have never had
Uh,
that
and
in my house. It would have
they'll
been a
go to a
treat.
certain extent, but it's like they get addicted to the money, to making the money, so they'll
That's what
stop
it
at
is.
nothing to
It's
making money. And you got to
yeah,
take a
it's
step
their
back and say,
addiction.
this is not worth making that extra money. You know what
Nope,
I mean?
not at all. Not in
And
the least.
sometimes you do get caught up in it. As a creator, I have got caught up in it myself, and I've had to take a step back And tonight was one of those step backs that I took that I was like, nope, this is not worth it. I'm not going to give
Yeah, but you're
no
making pennies on the dollar. These people are making millions.
thousands. Yes, they're making
And
thousands of
I
dollars.
mean, not millions,
Millions,
some
yeah,
families.
they
And
are.
the homes they live
Kicker
in
hat.
Utah, and a
Show.
lot of them live in Nevada,
Uh-huh.
Arizona, and Utah, in
Yeah.
that area there. And their homes are mega homes, 9 bedrooms, 8 bedrooms.
She's
Psh,
a Mormon.
we had 5 bedrooms, and that was considered big. And but we were a 3-story twin.
Yeah.
I mean, these are big single homes, and each kid gets a car when they turn 16. And
I just think your family life is your privacy. That's their privacy. Like,
exactly.
I'm not going to show my grandson on here. I might show pictures of him when he was little, but his face is not going on here. Neither is any of my kids or my family
No,
members. And
no.
you
If
know,
they wanted to come in and say, "Hey, I want to be in your chat," then that's different.
yeah,
They're an adult, like your girls.
yeah,
But no, these people put their 5-year-old daughters up, and
their
this
life.
kid don't want to be on. She's always carrying on, and the doctor that
Yeah,
does it on.
yeah,
And
and I don't know. I mean, maybe every once in a while, but not every day. Everything they're doing, their tantrum tantrums and stuff like that. And you know that when these reality shows on TV come in, they'll start fights on purpose. People have come
oh
forward
yeah, that's how
that
you
they
get your
actually
views.
start fights and drama on purpose, or they'll make it to where they'll tell the family, "Oh, let's do it this way to make it look like it's this."
If you think about it, the
Mhm.
Kardashians started because of a porno tape.
I know.
Mother released that tape of Kim
Her
Kardashian with
mother released
somebody.
that?
Yeah, the mother.
Why did her mother do that?
Because it started a whole brand. And look at them now. They're billionaires.
Oh my God, that poor girl. How did
No,
her mother
she
get a
was in
hold of
on
it?
it. She knew what was going to happen. She knew.
They sell their soul.
And they
So
got billions
they're mega
between
stars,
all of
but
them.
they're all messed up. Every one of
And
them.
they're all screwed up. All of them.
And they're plastic. They got nothing but pure plastic. All
There's
of them.
nothing real about them.
No.
They have babies.
Except
None
for
of them
one
get
exception.
married. One
Yeah.
just got married, but it won't last. Well,
Well, the thing
married
is,
Travis
no, none
Barker.
of them's married. All of them are divorced now.
One the second daughter's married to Travis Barker.
Oh yeah,
Um,
yeah, her. I don't see that
the
lasting for
guy from
long.
Blink 182.
Yeah. Yeah,
With
I
yeah,
don't see
and
that
the other one went with Pete Davis for a couple months, and she jumped
Kanye.
the one that was married to Goofy Kanye West.
And now they're putting Kanye's little girl out there, and I
And
just think, yeah,
they're into again, and if any of their children have names of anybody in the chat's children, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be mean, but they
uh-huh,
name their kids weird names.
they do.
I mean, oh, this is my son, Psalm. What, Psalm 182? That's a good
Oh,
song.
yes.
I mean, but
I think
it's
it's so messed up. Like their
North.
money, so they're absorbed
How
with
do
their
you name your kid North if your last name's West?
they did
Northwest.
it on purpose.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
what the
They're
Kanye thing.
weird.
I
Stormy
also
and
kinda like Kanye more now than I do Kim, but I just feel like they're just all
yeah, they all
fake.
have mental issues if you ask me.
They fight and they just it's not good. It's
I
just not
haven't
good.
watched that show in years.
I'll
I
see
probably
clips
watched
of
it
it every once
like
in a while.
probably total 5 times.
Yeah,
I what they did to the brother was mean because he
yeah,
wasn't following in their weirdness.
yeah, their craziness. And like
And
the mom is still in love with Caitlyn Bruce Jenner, but
yeah,
but you can tell she is because when she goes to visit him, she starts crying. That is all.
And you know what? He's hi, Yanni.
Hey, Yanni.
Hello, everybody.
What's
Hold
up?
on, I gotta turn the TV
And
down.
he still has his wang too.
I think he's eventually going to go back to himself. I think that's all a
No,
plot.
no, he'll die a woman, but I just think it's if he really, really like I have a very good friend who went all the way with the surgery, reconstruction, everything. Why is he still standing the pig?
I think he was paid to do it. It's an agenda they're pushing.
Nah,
Who?
nah.
Who you talking-
Caitlyn Jenner.
First
Oh
generation.
no, I think that one had problems. Did you only have to watch the Village People's movie. It was called You Can't Stop the Music,
Stop
and
the
he's
music.
in it. He's
Really?
in it, and he comes off as very, very gay in that whole
Yeah.
that movie.
Oh, does
Yeah.
he?
If you watch that
Lions
movie,
Club.
and that was from what over 20 years ago,
Oh, that's
and he's
probably
in
He
that
doesn't,
movie. He's
that
in
movie's
the
probably 40
movie.
years old.
Yeah.
but he doesn't
He's
claim to
Yeah,
be gay.
after probably
He's
when I
in,
was
yeah. So Daisy, he's in the movie, and in the movie, he's like a producer or something, and he comes off as really, really gay.
But
in
he's
it.
not gay.
I actually was surprised when the Kardashians came out and I saw that she was married to him. I was like, hold on, wasn't he in the Village People? And it was him. I went back and checked, and it was him. I mean, there's nothing wrong with choosing. It's none of my business. That's how I look at it.
But they made it our
I
business.
don't believe he did it for money. I don't believe he did it because they wanted him to. I think he did it because he wanted to. Honestly, I do. I honestly do.
And I think he is probably attracted to men.
Well, he said he wasn't. When he first came out as a girl, he said, I'm not gay, I like women. But that soon
Doesn't make
changed.
him a lesbian. What
Well,
it's hard
that
to
was
call on
when
this.
he first come out, he said, I am not gay. Okay. He said, I like women, I'm attracted to women. Then when it was like, I think when he done the surgery or whatever, then he changed it to, yes, he does like men, and he's actually got a boyfriend now, a black boyfriend.
Because he still has a wiener.
He got it cut off.
No, he did not. No.
Oh, he did. He did. He did
No,
do the surgery.
I have it on. He still has it.
Well, he was going to do the surgery. I watched the whole interview, and he said that, yes, that's his intention.
His intention might be, but he hasn't done it yet. So.
Well, I thought everybody else did it already.
We're
But
all
anyway,
all of
I'm
them
just saying that I'm sure Chris knew that he was a feminine man when she married him. I'm pretty sure she did. But he was good for promoting, and she's always looking for somebody that she can exploit. So she knew she could exploit him because he was Olympian, okay?
And
so
he was good looking.
And she focused it. Oh, I don't think so.
Oh, well, I'm older than you ladies.
Ew, he's ugly.
And I remember being a teenager when he was in the Olympics.
Ew, no, he's not attractive.
Being even younger than a teenager, and he was
He had that bowl cut. He was really
he always had weird hair though. Yeah, you're right about that. Like it flopped up and down.
As for me, I am the mother of a gay child, and I embrace that. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I just think that when Kris Jenner married Bruce Jenner, she knew that he was a feminine man. I mean, if you look back at that movie, and I think it's like between 20 and 30 years ago, you will see that what I'm saying is true. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with that, but I think the Kardashian family clan exploited him bad, in a bad way. I do. I'm on his side
I
over
think
them.
they love to exploit each other.
Well, I think
They're
her
just
whole
so
reason
obsessed
for
with
marrying him was to exploit him.
they won't
That's
even
what I
have their
believe.
own children. They don't even have their own kids now. They're hiring surrogates.
Yeah, there was a few that are
Sarah
surrogates.
Hilton, never had. She's got two back to back. I think they're like what 6 months, not even 6 months apart.
Well, she was older. I think that's why she didn't.
And there were biological children, but she didn't want to carry them. So
So Misty Ray said, yes, he did have the surgery in 2017. I swear I read him talking about having the surgery.
Let me
yeah,
double check.
Misty
You
Ray
could be
said he
right,
had
but
the
I heard
surgery
They
in
don't matter either way.
2017. Anyway,
Big deal.
what my point is that I believe they exploited him. I don't believe that anything that happened to him. I think they knew that they were going to do that, and I actually feel sorry for him for what they did to him. I think that he was exploited and used to make money. Like she was about making money, and
You
that's
know
what she
what the
does.
sad part of it is? He questioned. I seen an interview where he questioned whether he'd make it to heaven or not. I seen
Yeah,
an
he did.
interview.
I've seen him say. I heard him say that. I think I watched that interview. Now he's changed into something different, but I don't have anything against his choices. That's his choice. That's between him and God. Okay,
But
and
he's pushing it. He's pushing it on people. That's the thing.
he is
They
pushing it
push
on
his
people.
agenda hard.
Well, it
But you
says
know
in
what it is. But
2019.
I believe he got caught up in the Hollywood mess. You know what I mean? Like the mess. And he probably signed on the dotted line like the rest of them.
Oh yeah.
I don't watch them.
You
No
know.
way. No, they're all a
But it
bunch
I
of.
don't
says in
watch them.
2019 he redacted that statement that he never had his penis cut off.
They're
Misty said
all.
she just Googled it and it says
They're all a bunch of freaks.
yeah.
Why do they all want to look like these plastic?
Bunch of
I don't
satanic.
know.
That's
And
what
they were beautiful kids.
They do, but still,
Uniform, but they're Armenian, and they look. My niece is Armenian, half Armenian, and beautiful, dark complexion.
All their children are.
big
They're
eyes.
beautiful girls. They didn't have to get all that work done.
No, they
to
were
be pretty.
beautiful.
Kim was
And
already
they think
beautiful.
that
But
the one
they age. They
that's
age.
very
They all signed on the dotted line, and when they do sign on that dotted line, that's it. They don't have control over anything anymore. They are told what they have to do, how they've got to act, what they've got to do. They're just
And
completely
I
scripted.
genuinely think that Kim didn't want to get rid of. She didn't want to divorce Kanye, but I think they made her divorce him because he was coming out with all that stuff.
Well, he was crazy.
Started to come out and explode.
Oh, I don't think Kanye's crazy, actually. I'm sorry, but I don't. I think that he got a really bad rap from them. I think that they messed with his head really bad, and that's why he had the breakdown. I don't think it was his fault. I think they
for anybody to
look
say
at
that
it.
they sacrificed their mom for fame.
I know, but look, he signed on the dotted line too. But look at all the men that come in and leave that family. Think about it all, okay? Odin, Chloe's husband went nuts and went to that bunny ranch and nearly died.
Yeah,
I mean, they all the men that leave those women go into really bad life decisions afterwards. It's like they get destroyed by them. And a few of them have spoken out and said that Kris Jenner and stuff have threatened them.
They said
that
Kris
woman's
Jenner
evil.
has a
That
lot
woman's
of
just
pull in
evil.
Hollywood in California. That's
I
why
mean,
my ass would never live there.
Put out a sex tape of your daughter to make money.
No, Kim was right behind that. The mum didn't do
Oh
that.
yeah,
Kim
but
knew. Kim
Yeah.
knew.
mother,
I bet she was.
think about
Uh,
it, Yanni. If you had that and you wanted to put the tape out, wouldn't your mother try and stop you?
I
Like,
would never. I would probably. I don't know what I'd
You
do. I
would
have a
watch her
daughter
daughter.
that's
I mean,
21 and she's
I would have
absolutely
burned that damn
gorgeous.
son bitch.
When my daughter was 17, there was a rapper called, he was a Cuban rapper.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember his name, but they offered my daughter to be in a film clip. She was 17 years old.
Uh-huh.
And you know what kind of film clip, right? What's
Oh,
his
wow.
name? The Cuban rapper, the white one with the bald head. He was
Uh,
really big and then he kind of went away. But anyway,
Pitbull?
they
no, what's the
offered
name?
Pitbull?
Pitbull, yeah,
Honey.
Pitbull. He came to Australia to film one of his film clips
Right,
and
Lucy.
offered my daughter like all this money to be in the film clip because he had seen her in the nightclub that
Uh-huh.
night, like she was in a nightclub underage, and that's how I found out she was there because I
Really?
found the email of them offering her money to put a G string on. She was 17
Wow.
and be in the film clip.
What did you say to him? Did you email him back?
Oh, can you imagine what
I
I
could
said?
imagine what she said.
Daisy, no, you know me. Can you imagine what I said to them? Oh my God, I told them I'm going to go to the newspaper. I'm going to show them that you're trying to get an underage. Yeah, I gave it to them. I went off my head and
Oh,
I
yeah.
grounded her. And she's like, you can't
What's it-
ground me. I said, yes, I can because you're under 18 years old.
It was under your
And she
roof.
Good
and she
night.
said, I'm going to climb out the window. And that day I got the locksmith in and I put locks on all the windows and doors.
Mm-hmm.
And I slept downstairs so she couldn't get out the door because she was sneaking into nightclubs and stuff.
Oh, Lord, they should have got in trouble too for letting the child in. I used to get in them when I was underage.
I
We
did
had one in
too.
Harlan, and I would get in there when I was 16 years old, and I'd be
Me
drunker
too.
than a cooter brown.
And Buddha
Me
Brown.
too.
I
I
on
used to go
Saturday
into
night.
clubs when I was really young as well. So I mean, that's what she said to me. She's like, you went. I said, that was years ago. That was different. Yeah. She's
I
like,
went
how's it
to
different?
one night. It was a bachelorette party. I was the oldest girl there. I was 25. Everybody was 25, between 21 and 25. I had no picture ID. I just had my birth certificate.
Mhm.
So the guy says to me, recite the Gettysburg Address. So I start reciting it. Thank God in 7th grade, the nun made us memorize that. I mean,
Uh-huh.
4 7 years ago, our country board first this content, new Nick. So I'm going and going. He said, stop, stop, stop. I said, what? He said, you really know it? I said, yeah. And he said, go in. I'm going to buy you a drink when I come in. I said, I don't drink, but you can buy me a soda.
Wow.
But
You're allowed to go into clubs in Australia when you're 18. You're at the legal age of drinking at 18.
You're allowed to work in them
Wow.
here, but you're not allowed
18
to
years
drink.
old, you can
Here
be in
you
any
can't go
club,
until
you
you're
can buy
21.
alcohol. You're allowed to do that here.
Well,
Wow.
if we went over the bridge when I was 18, you were allowed to drink in Jersey. Jersey's drinking age was 18. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania was 21. So we would just go over the bridge at 10 minutes.
I used to go to
But then
I
they
used to go
changed
to
it back to
Orange.
21.
I used to go to a club in East Orange in Jersey, and they let you in at 18.
Mm-hmm.
I used to go
We
to
used
a
to go to
club
the
in
Rusty
East Orange.
Nail.
I don't know
And
what that one was called that I went to, but
Black
we used to go
Casino.
there because you're allowed. Yeah, I can't
That's when the
remember.
bands were good and stuff. And the music
Yeah.
was good.
Mm.
I'm older than you, Yanni, correct?
Yeah.
I'm much older than you, I think.
Well, I'll be 50 in May, so I'm getting
50. The shirt I
50.
have on is 50.
I'm 50. I can't
No,
believe I'm going to be
I just turned
50.
62.
Well, welcome to the
I
crowd.
made it.
50 myself.
I never thought I'd make it to 50 because I was on such a bad
road.
Yeah,
Well,
I was
then
on.
you better celebrate
I
big
said
time.
I used to say I'm lucky if I'll make it to 21. Then 21 came, and I said I'll be lucky if I make it to 25. And then and now I'm 50. I'm like, wow. I mean, my daughter's upstairs, right? She's been in surgery yesterday. It went well. But
She
her
okay?
cat
Good.
yeah, my daughter, she had surgery. It went well. It wasn't
That's
too
good.
bad. She came home, but
Good.
her cat's peed on her bed,
Oh, oh,
and she is up there losing her mind, banging everything around
oh no.
because she's so pissed off.
That's hard to get out, that smell.
And she's like, I need a new mattress. I said, well, tell Dad, don't tell me. Don't tell me, because he told me you're not get. He only lets me get the money that I get on Wednesday. If I use that before the week's up, my privileges are revoked. Because I spent too much money. I'm waiting for a delivery today, Daisy, from
Are you?
Temu, but I'm gonna have to hide it because
You're gonna
I
have to
bought
have
all these diamond necklaces for the dog. These really, I bought 6 or 7 of them. He's
Uh-huh.
going to kill me when he finds out.
They'll be so cute in them, though.
I'm gonna show you.
We're
I
gonna have
can't
to
wait.
model them. Yeah, you're gonna have to
I'm
model.
gonna, yeah. I don't know how I'm gonna break it to him that I bought them Adidas dog clothes and stuff.
You know what you need, Yanni? You need a P.O. box so they could just send your shit there.
Oh, and then if he finds out that, oh my gosh, like he watches my Facebook, he watches YouTube. He tells me what Daisy's lives are about, so I know he's watching.
He used to come in here. He don't come in here no more.
He
Yeah, I
doesn't, he's
remember when he
still a
used to.
member, but he's still a member. He said to tell
Oh,
you that, Daisy. He
oh,
said,
okay.
tell Daisy I'm still a member. I just don't want to deal with that crap.
All
And
the
I don't
drama.
blame him. That
Yeah.
look, he works a lot and
My
he just can't
husband
be
don't want nothing to do with you two.
nothing.
No.
After them messaging him and messaging my daughter and stuff, he's like, I don't
My
want
imaginary
nothing.
husband's sitting right here. He doesn't want anything either. He said, turn the camera off.
Oh yeah, mine's an imaginary husband. Sometimes I wish he was like you. Especially at 6 o'clock in the morning where he says, babe, can you make me
Hey,
eggs?
Katie.
And I
Hey,
go, how many
Katie.
eggs? And he's like, 5. I'll just make it
Well,
6.
men, yeah, 5 is
He's a
normal.
bodybuilder, so he has to bulk up and he trains people.
Tell
So
him
I
just
have to
to
cook
drink the.
6 eggs, and I cook 6 eggs and like 400 grams of bacon and stuff. A
That's
lot.
food.
What did you say, Daisy?
I said that's a lot of food for sure.
Oh, he eats a lot. Our food bill is like $4.50 a week, and that's not.
Oh my God.
That means I still have to go to the store, like to
Wow.
get things. Yeah, it's
You probably need to go to
ridiculous.
Costco then instead of.
I've got a card for Costco, but I
Yeah.
should maybe, because apparently this food that Odie is good with, because he's sensitive to food like bulk, is
Uh-huh.
at Costco. So I might have to do that. Might be cheaper.
Yeah, could be.
I might have to start going over.
Yeah, especially if you go through a lot of groceries.
A lot. Like it's
Yeah.
ridiculous. The amount of chicken I have to buy, like 5. I have to buy 5 pounds of 5 to 6 pounds of chicken breast
Uh-huh.
because he needs the protein and all of that crap. It's a lot. And
Yeah.
I don't eat a lot. I eat once a day and I might have a cracker with a bit of cheese on it, but that's it. I don't eat a lot.
Men definitely eat a lot, that's for sure. No doubt about that.
And my son, he's 18 and he eats more than like 5 people. Well, besides his dad, besides his stepdad, but he eats as much as 5 people in one day.
That's just
What
I
he
think that's just
eats,
a
what
health.
my son ate, well, he's 6'2", he's only 18 years old.
Yeah.
And his
Yeah.
shoe size is like 15 to 16.
Yeah.
Dang.
He's huge, and I've got
I'll
tiny
tell you
little
something good
feet.
about Bub. Bub took me to the store today and just sit and waited on me. He didn't have
Mhm,
to do that. After he'd been to school, uh,
mhm.
he took me to the store and just waited on me. He took me to Hobby Lobby, and he took me
That's
to
Oh,
nice.
Walmart, and he wanted to go to TJ Maxx's, and I was like, I'm tired, Bub. But he just sit and waited on me. He didn't rush me or nothing like that, you know. And my husband whines and complains and cries every
oh,
time.
mine too. He
And I'm
says,
like,
"Why do you
I'd
stand
rather just
there
do it
when?"
by
Because
myself.
I'll stand where the cheese is and have to decide which kind of cheese to buy. And
Uh-huh.
he's like, hurry up!" And I just say to him, "I'm not going
I
shopping with
cannot
you."
stand it when my husband follows me around the store. And I said it the other day. Hey, Heather Lynn, how are you? I said, go on and quit following me. Go on somewhere. And the woman
I
behind me
know.
said, yeah, I'm about to tell him to do the same thing.
I think we all get driven mad. I don't go shopping with
Because
mine,
he'll
and
stand
when
over
I
me. He'll
yeah,
stand right over
same. He does it too. And he'll say to me, "You've
me.
been
Let
standing
me
there for 5 minutes.
yeah.
Pick something and move on." And
Yeah.
I'm like, "Get
I,
back in
I
the
know what I
car
want
on
when I
me."
go in,
That's the
and
only
I
thing
know
I
where I'm going. I know
spoil
my
y'all.
store so well that I'm zip, zip, zip,
I
zip,
don't
zip.
even have to buy nothing. I just like to go in there and look, and then I'll film.
No, I don't like
I
to.
just
I'm
to get
not a.
out
Oh,
my
I'm not a
Hobby
house.
Lobby.
lollygagger. I go in and
Hobby
shop.
Lobby, I'd love to be able to go there. They don't have them here.
Uh, yeah,
Have,
I
have
No,
actually
something
filmed there today.
similar.
no,
Hobby
they
Lobby
don't
is
have it.
it's a home decor store. It's like a crafts slash home decor. You can
We've
buy
got
like
the reject where we got the reject shop, but it's not the same because I mean I've lived in America. I've lived all over America. So I
yeah.
know what stores they got, and they got nothing like that here.
Huh,
Oh, well, I
Nothing. I
love
mean,
it.
even you can't even get biscuits here, like I can't even get the Jif that goes in them to make it. I have to
Oh,
get my cousin to send it from overseas.
what is it that you can't get?
The Jiffy stuff that you put in the cornbread?
Uh huh.
Yeah, you can't buy that here. So I have to get my
Oh,
cousin so I can make cornbread. I have to get my cousin to send me stuff from the US so I can make
oh
it.
wow.
how
Hmm.
about
Yeah, it
that?
sucks.
Isn't it funny? You just take for granted that every other country has what we have.
I know
No,
that is true.
we
Although some
definitely do not.
Hobby
And,
Lobby
and,
is
and I know
nice.
I found out,
And
eventually that England and Ireland don't have what
I love
and
Hobby
they don't
Lobby.
call the same things like Walker's
I love it.
crisps or
What
our,
was it,
we call
Daisy?
potato chips.
What did you say, Daisy?
Oh, I was just reading a comment.
Oh,
Just a minute.
Hobby Lobbies. I used to love that place, Daisy. You make me so jealous when you're there.
I'm
Like my
sorry.
credit card,
And
I
I
can feel
usually,
my
well,
credit.
the best part about Hobby Lobby is when they take all their seasonal stuff down to 90%,
Oh,
and
I
you get
love the
things
night.
for practically nothing.
I
Like
love
there
the
was,
90%. We had Boxing Day here the day after Christmas, and
Yeah.
it's the best day to go shopping. You get
is it?
everything at 80% off
See, I love that. I
the
love that.
day after. I know, I love it, but
See,
we just don't
this
have
is
the
what makes it.
same stuff.
This makes
We
me glad
just
to
don't.
be me. I have no money, so I can't shop.
Oh,
Well, you know what? If I
I'm not
Have
either,
the
but
extra.
it's on
they
sale.
had all of those stores here,
Uh-huh.
oh my God, my credit card would be on
Yeah.
fire
Well, look at it
because
this
I would
way,
be
honey.
there.
You could spend it more on the dogs.
Oh God, do you know how much money I spend on my dogs? Are you kidding? Oh my God. Their food's $200 a month. That's just their
You
dry
like
food.
Oh,
Michael's
that's
too?
what I
I
spend
love
on food
Michael's.
on.
I'm not a big fan of Joann's, but I love Michael's and I
What's
love Hobby Lobby.
Joanne?
We don't
Joanne's
have
Joanne?
Fabrics. That
here though.
just closed down near me. Joanne's
Uh,
Fabrics.
we don't have
I'm
a
so
Michael's or a
kidding.
Joann's here. We just have the Hobby Lobby.
We have
But
Michael's, we have Hobby Lobby, and we have Joanne's just closed down. I don't know if they all
I
did or just
love
one.
I think I
Up
think
your
the
stuff.
South Tennessee, because when I was
Mhm.
living in Chattanooga and we drive to Atlanta and places for the weekend to hang out and like, because I
Mhm.
used to party back then,
Uh-huh.
and I used to love those stores. I wouldn't come out of them for hours. I just want to be in there
Oh.
and just be left the f alone. Just leave
Pigeon
me
Forge
alone.
has home goods. I love home goods.
I love this.
Yeah,
I
Greece,
great.
they
love
are
the
going out
down
of
there.
business. I thought so.
What is?
I actually believe
Land.
that the down south has the best stores for sure.
Atlanta definitely does. I like
Oh,
Hobby
I
Lobby
loved
just like
Atlanta.
Mall, Heather said. I like Hobby Lobby and I like Home
Yes,
Goods. I mean,
they
it's just
do.
a mixture of them all.
Have camera 3 up.
I actually have too much home decor, you guys. I'm like,
Well, I
I
told
work
you what
as a
to
nurse.
do. I told you what to do.
No.
Yes, you do need to do that, Daisy.
When
You're good
I
at
worked
it.
as a nurse, that's what I bought a lot. I would hit the sales
Washing my
and
dishes.
But
I'm a
Daisy,
home
stop
decor
making
person.
stuff and selling it. You make such good stuff.
Well, thank
I'd
you.
buy stuff
Okay.
off you. I would buy the stuff that you've
Well, I'm
shown
actually
me.
gonna start making stuff. I really am. That's why I'm doing my design channel. I'm gonna start doing DIYs. Uh, I love that kind
Yeah.
of stuff. I mean, I like decorating for weddings. If my back would hold up, I would have
And you did so
a
good on
business.
that wedding. I mean, you've got a really good eye for detail. You should
Well, thank
definitely
you.
do it.
Well, my niece is just like me, but my back, I mean, that's the thing. My back wasn't so bad. I could do it. I'd go back to being a nurse. Hell, I made lots of money as a nurse, but I can't. And it's heartbreaking. I was watching a show the other day where they were wheeling woman back for C-section, and it broke my heart because I remember that feeling of wheeling my patients back to the OR for a C-section. And I just I hate the thought that I'm never going to probably be able to do that again, you
Never say
know.
never.
I know. I'm praying for healing. I do feel like if I lost the weight, it would help, but I don't know.
I think have you gone to pain management? If you
No,
don't mind me asking.
I don't have YouTube. I don't have insurance. It's too expensive.
Okay. Now I don't know how your state works.
Hmm.
I'm in Pennsylvania and I get Medicaid. In I think 3 years I'll go to Medicare.
Yeah, but I don't.
So everything I
They
go
have
through,
Medicaid in Tennessee because my sister-in-law had it. So they
Yeah, but
definitely have it done it.
you have to be able to make
you may yeah, but do you make too much? You
me
don't
and my
collect
husband together does, yeah.
with your
Yeah.
whole I
Just
forgot. Yeah,
enough,
I
just
don't make
enough
enough.
to where you can get no help. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
I get help with almost everything.
Yeah. See, and that's the thing. And so, but if I go back to work as a nurse again, if I ever get, I'm going to get on Osempa for sure. And then I'm going to go to a chiropractor and I'm going to go to a good back doctor. I'm going to get all that took care of.
Yes, that's what I did. I had all that taken care of. I mean, I'll live in pain the rest of my life because there's nothing they can do for
Yeah.
chronic regional pain syndrome. There's nothing.
Well,
I had
I
the
got,
stimulator, I had all the epidurals, the sympathectomies, the gangliotomies, the rhodotomies, all that stuff. It just
yeah.
never helped. I'll just live in pain the rest of my life. But
I thought about having the gastric sleeve done, but I have to have insurance to do that too. And I've had so many surgeries, I don't know if they could even do it with the adhesion.
here's the question now. If I'm again, if you don't want, you don't have to answer. You have, but since you're not on your husband's insurance,
Hmm.
they won't let you apply for Medicaid.
No, if you make us over a certain amount, you can't.
But you're not making it.
I know,
Or
but my
but
husband makes
he pays
and
taxes on you.
huh?
Like when you do your taxes, I guess you're part of it. So
You
okay,
make so
I
much
get
a
it. I
year,
get
you
it.
can't get
That's a
that.
shame because you should be able to get all those things. You got hurt at work
I know. I got
or apply first.
Tennessee. I was working in the horrible like I love Tennessee, but when it comes to the working person, they don't take care of the working people.
You
They
should
are
apply for
perfectly, but
SSDI or SSI.
I don't want to sit and wait, and then I'm not going to make that much.
Well, you're sitting and waiting anyway, right now, and not doing anything,
Well,
getting
I'm
any.
at least making a little bit of an income on here.
Yeah, but you could still keep making that while you wait.
No,
I
I don't think so. I
I
don't think
did.
you can.
I did.
I'd be afraid to. I'd be afraid to get in
No,
trouble with.
I was still teaching every once in a blue moon. They called me in on a pinch. They needed a sub really bad,
Mm-hmm.
and if it was on the first floor,
Yeah.
because I walking up the steps bothers me, but or if I just stayed up on whatever floor I would go to, and
Yeah.
they would take my class down the gym or whatever.
Yeah.
I did it. Made $50 a day, $60 a day,
Mm.
cash, and
Oh, that's cash. Yeah, that's a
no, no,
difference.
but well, you're getting cash.
No, I
Well,
I taxed.
my church had to say that they gave me the money. My my
Yeah.
this church
See, I
pays
have to
the
file
school.
income taxes on everything I get off
Everything
YouTube.
comes through the rectory,
Yeah.
so into the school because
I,
they're the
I'm
board.
not ready to give up because if I did that, I would have to give up on everything, and I'm not ready to
No,
give
you
up
really
yet.
wouldn't because you're allowed to earn a certain amount on
Mm-hmm.
SSDI or SSI, where you could work, I think it's 10 to 15 hours a week,
Oh,
and you
yeah.
could do that.
I don't know.
But you
I
deserve it. It's you're not a person who would be living off the system.
I know.
Not
I
like one
just
of those people that,
I'm gonna
you
have to
know,
wait 2 years to and suffer it out. I don't want to suffer.
yeah, but if you're waiting, why not wait until you start now, apply, and you're
Yeah.
still going to be waiting anyway. So just apply. You
Yeah.
can apply online now.
Yeah.
I did
It'd
mine
probably be
with a
harder
lawyer.
where I had education too. They'd be like, "Oh, you can do an online job." No, literally, sometimes I have to lay down and take
Well, I got a
the.
lawyer to do. I had, and if you get a lawyer, and if you don't win, you don't have to pay the lawyer.
I know.
That they don't get any.
I've been thinking about it, but I'm gonna pray to God and see what He
Stacey, I
says.
really would recommend it, and it doesn't mean the end of your life. You could go on to working in a birthing center
Yeah.
for 15 hours or
That's the
10 hours
hardest
a
part,
week.
though. When you work in a birthing center, you literally have to stand up for a long time, especially during a delivery.
Well,
You
maybe
can't
you
just
could be
go
the
sit
person
down.
behind the desk doing the
Oh, they
paperwork and
have
doing the.
secretaries for that. See, they got critters on the farm.
Oh,
First time here. Hey,
maybe.
Mab, how are you, Mab?
Hi, Mab Investigates.
That sounds familiar,
Welcome,
Mab. Is that a YouTuber?
MAB. That's
Uh,
a paint company here in Philadelphia. MAB Paints.
uh,
I think they're all over the world anyway.
who?
I think you should be able. It will probably take 2 years before it even comes to fruition anyway. So start now
Uh-huh. I'll
and
think about it.
do all those
I
things you
thought
want to
I
do
I've seen all of
still,
them.
and your YouTube pages will not. You're not making the money that they don't want you to make, and
Yeah.
what you're doing is not
Well, I'm hoping to grow my channel. If it don't in
over
the next couple of
taxation.
years, if it don't do well, then I'll just say I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna be
Well, I
able
just
to.
think you should be able, a person like you who's had an injury, I think they should have given you this option a long time ago.
Oh, it's just crazy. The state of Tennessee does not care about the working man. And I was yeah, they don't care. I'll just leave it at that. Because a lot of people do listen and I don't like to let people know. things out here that's, yeah. You can apply for Social Security disability. Yeah, but I don't want to work. I don't want to work. I don't want to be without work that long.
But if you're not
I
getting
want to
better,
make,
you're not going to work anyway. So this way you can, if you're applying, then you're eligible for
yeah.
Medicaid and
I
other help.
know. I know. I just,
If you're applying for all that, you're eligible for other things.
mm, I
And if
know.
and if
And
you
it's
get
something I might
Medicaid, then
consider
you
down
can
the
get
road.
epidurals for your back and your shoulders, and if you
Yeah.
want to get the
Well,
gas,
when I fell, it was my neck that got hurt the most, and
oh,
it,
your neck, okay.
well, it was my arm originally, and it's just a mess. It's just a mess.
Oh,
That
believe me, yeah, I can understand because that's where I got hurt at work originally,
yeah.
but it wasn't at the
When you
school.
get hurt at
I was
work
working
in
in a
the state
supermarket.
of Tennessee, you get screwed. Then I got a bad lawyer who was shitty, and it just wasn't good at all. So yeah. But eventually I'll get it worked out. The Lord's got plans for me, and that's just
Well,
how
I really think I would love to see you look into it. I hate to see you suffer and then
I
have
appreciate
something
that.
out there that
And
you're
I
not
will.
tapping into out of fear.
Yeah. Well, I will. I will. I've been thinking about it, but eh, I'll
Well,
work it out. I'll work it out. And I probably shouldn't get on here and complain about my back and everything, and I need to quit
you
doing that.
rarely complain.
I know.
I mean, we all complain. That's what we're supposed to do.
There was a time where I was getting attacked so bad I was just like, why am I wasting my time literally being attacked by so many people and feeling a bit of I still feel a bit of I feel a bit of post traumatic stress from just the abuse that I've got on these YouTube streets. Like the other day I was like feeling like hated by everyone. And
Nah,
I shouldn't be feeling like that because these YouTube streets
not
has
good for your well-being.
been abusive, like literally abusive to me. I know that a lot of people don't see that, but once you go through that abuse, then you do feel that it does affect you, the abuse that I've been put through because
Yeah, I could imagine it does. I would not think it wouldn't. That's
yeah,
why another
people
reason
should
I've never
not be,
gone.
there's a reason
You
why
know,
God should fix us.
you know
There's
how
a
many
reason why
times
God
I
should
get
fix
thrown
us.
off of this because of my temper and
Uh-huh.
my silly tenacity.
Uh-huh.
I mean, if I had a page, I'd be constantly like, "Yeah, come on to my house. I'll open a can of
You'd be in trouble, wouldn't
whoop
you?
ass on you." Yeah, I'd be constant. You kidding? They'd have me off here so quick. They'd be
And I
paying me to
hate
stay
it
off.
because there's so many other YouTubers that get abused as well, and I hate to see it like so badly abused. And even though I don't agree with everything that they do, I hate to see them get abused like
Yeah,
that.
it's not fair. It's not right. It's
No,
not Christian, and these people are all supposedly Christians.
not all of them.
That's when it gets me. It's like, where's your Christianity?
It got so ridiculous that I mean the crazy
Yeah, I
that
don't remember my Jesus acting like that.
I mean, I do have a bit. I have to say, I have a bit of post traumatic. I realized that the other day that I have a bit of post traumatic stress from all of it.
Sure, that
Um,
kind of makes sense.
to where if I walk away from YouTube for the least little bit,
Charisse,
I
yeah,
will, I
it's
will
possible.
absolutely never be back on YouTube again. If I walked away from it, I'd be afraid to come back because I know myself. And I know that I would be like, no, I will never go back there again because of the abuse that I've took. SSDI does reevaluate to see if you can go back to work after amount of time. If you cannot work, still they will continue. Okay.
I'm
But yeah,
on
just
Yeah, they've never done that to me.
you put yourself out here, and then you get people that hate you or dislike you, and they literally rip you to shreds in every way. And so walk away. It's not good for you. Well,
No.
actually, it's better now. It's a lot better than what it was. It's calmed the hell down.
Yeah,
And
but
I'm thankful. But now I'm starting to feel the effects of it, Brooke. I really am. And so, but I'm using my platform more wisely now.
that's what you could, yeah, see if you start doing that and
Yeah.
keep yourself out of the, uh, you
Yeah.
know, out of
Drama.
fires, the burning fires, and let
Yeah.
them
You
burn
got
out
to protect
their
your
own.
soul. You got to protect yourself. And yeah. And I hate this. Like I said, I might not agree with the YouTubers, but for people to relentlessly make videos about them just so they can make money to bash another creator, to continue to do that just so they can make money is horrible.
Well, we all know who does that.
I mean, I mean, the click channels, that's what I'm saying. They
Yeah,
don't realize
yeah,
that they truly hurt people. They're really hurting people
yeah.
when
There's a
they do
certain young
that.
gentleman that does that, and
Oh,
that
thank you,
I don't
Diamond.
understand why he does it.
Who?
A certain young gentleman on the YouTube streets.
Well, now he's left me alone, and I have to say that I'm
Well,
grateful
good
for
then.
that. Things have calmed down a lot since then, but I will never,
Johnny's
ever
upside down.
let another person come up on my panel and call me horrific names and leave them
No,
alone.
no, it's like inviting them in your house and letting them sit at your table and
I thought
talk.
about that. I sit up here and I've let people call me every bad word in the book and leave them up on panel. I will never let them back up on my panel again to ever insult me or anything like that again. Like, it's just bad. I
It's
never realized that there was so much evil on the YouTube streets as what they are now.
there
I
is a
mean,
lot. There is a lot more than I ever
evil
thought.
because it's
Why,
so easy for people to
again, I
get
reiterate, I could
a
never
computer
ever do this.
and attack you. Like it I used to have a little bit of confidence in myself, but that's completely and thoroughly destroyed. Like they took what kind of confidence I did have and just destroyed
And that's a shame that you let them that they do that to you,
it
and
ruthlessly.
you can't help but let it affect you. It would affect me, but
And
I'm
the
just
hardest part was my sister was sitting up there laughing and going around along with it, and she still thinks it's okay. Like she literally thinks that
I,
everything that happened to me was okay.
I'm I'm not, of course, as you know, I'm not going to get in between
Oh,
two sisters because they make up and then you're the one who's sitting out looking like a fool.
I know.
But and I have a very good friends. I was raised I've spent years upon years with this family. They all hate each other. There's 10 of them. They all hate each other.
Yeah.
And I always was lucky enough not to get pulled into their fighting. I used to say I'm not choosing a side. I finally got thrown under the bus about 4 years ago.
Well,
If
there's
from the time I
literally
was
people.
14 till 4 years ago, I never had a problem. Finally got thrown under the bus. Now I have sisters that are still friends with some of them that won't talk to me,
Yeah.
but my sisters are friends with them, and I think, well, that's they've been friends with them. I can't tell them not to be.
But there's literally people that has said horrible things about me that don't even know me. Like don't know me that has got in chats and
The
said
sad part
horrible
is
things
they
about
don't
me
know anybody.
because I was friends with because I'm friends with Don and Candace. They thought it was they think that it's okay to get in chats and just say the most horrible thing, put my family life out here, put my personal information out here, just say I mean, I could see if I had beef with them, but
Yeah.
a lot of people, I have no idea who they are.
Again, that's when you wonder who's the Jesus they're worshiping, because
I
it's
know.
not the Jesus we're taught about.
No,
It's not the one that
I know. It's just a lot of abuse to put
I
yourself out
love.
on these streets. And especially if you're an obese older woman.
It's very cutthroat.
Yeah,
I've never seen anything like it. I
me
mean,
neither.
I was a school teacher. I saw kids, put paste on their hands and lick it, and stuff like that, and
Yeah, you wasn't used to all
around
this
just for
silliness.
fun, and fight in the schoolyards.
Oh,
And
thank you,
YouTube
Ernest.
streets are way worse. And I
Oh,
think I had children that behaved better than
I
this.
love you too,
And
Clarice.
25,
Oh,
30
I
kids
know.
in the classroom.
I know. Well, I was abused. I got picked on a lot in school as a kid because we didn't have money and stuff. Like, like, like I like I said the other day, like there was one boy that freaking took his foot and kicked me so hard in the back I couldn't breathe after I got off the school bus and stuff. And I I've been strong because I put up with that, but nobody should have to go back through that again in their lifetime. Hey, Tams.
No, they shouldn't. You did, and I think a lot of us
I
have
busted
a
my
little
ass
bit
to
of.
save people's lives, and I've saved a lot of people's lives, a lot of people's lives. And this is what I get. I don't know. I just get upset sometimes.
I think we all have a lot of PTSD from grade school, grammar
Yeah,
school. Uh, High school was fine for me. I had no problems. Grade school, yeah, I was picked on a little
yeah,
because I didn't have the best of everything, and hand me down uniforms that a sibling ahead of me wore. And you know what? But then it turned out a lot of these kids did. They just hit it real well.
yeah. They did. I did. I hit it.
I
Mom
mean,
did. I knew how
most
much.
kids came from families big like mine
Yeah,
or bigger, but they just hit it better. I
yeah.
didn't hide it. My uniform was a mess. It was a mess. It was ripped. It was ripped. I could have had it sewn. I was too freaking lazy to hand it to my mother and say, "Mom, sew this for me," or sew it myself when I was in 8th grade. The
Yeah.
hem would come down, and I didn't care. I just wanted to get away from them. I wanted to get away from nuns. And the fact that I went back to the same school and taught
I know.
always makes me go like, "Oh, Marita, what were you thinking?" But I love that school.
Mhm.
And I
It's
loved the
just so
fact when
easy.
I was there too, because I survived, I thrived, and I lived to tell.
Well, I did, and
Because
I
I had
think
good
that's what made me
education.
go through nursing school, like because I wanted to show these people up.
Yeah.
Now look at me.
Yeah, but you can't hold your injury that you did. It's not like you threw yourself down a flight of steps.
No.
I mean, it happened, like mine happened.
Hmm.
But mine did drive me back to getting a college degree. I didn't get it till after I got hurt and used that money from my lawsuit
My
to go
eyes are
get
clean,
a college degree. But then I could only teach for so many years, and my
babies.
health got so bad I couldn't teach anymore.
Yeah,
I miss the kids, and they all live around here. They're
yeah.
married now with kids of their own. They walk by, they'll
Oh,
tell their kids, "This is Miss McNichol. She taught me in second," because I was a sub. I had a
yeah.
lot of different grades, and I was a
Thanks for
permanent sub. And then she was the fun teacher. When we saw her come in, we knew we were gonna have a good day and stuff like that. And then the little kids are growing up now and they see me outside in
you
spring,
too.
summer, and fall. "Hi, Miss McNichol. What are you doing? Help me around the shovel."
Thank you. I
And
like.
it's cute.
Yeah. It's just I don't know. It's like I don't mean to be all sappy on you guys.
No, no, you got every right. That's what you have a channel for,
I
to
know.
voice your feelings.
I know.
And
I just
that's
don't
why you
know
have
when.
all these friends in here that want to help you. that want to be the shoulder for you to cry on, or not cry. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, and I appreciate that. I love you guys. If it wasn't for you guys, I would have already been like history. I would have been off the YouTube. If it wasn't for my wonderful subscribers and my
Yeah, you
fun,
think of all the you think of the real true friends you've met. Yanni, Christine, um,
Stacy, you would feel better if you read your
all
cat.
these that are in the chat right now.
I would
Um,
too.
you've made some damn good friends there.
Oh, I've got great friends, more than I've ever had in my whole life.
So look at it that way.
I know I shouldn't even be worried or focused on all these mean people.
No, you should, because everybody should have a frickin' pity party. I throw great pity parties. I have balloons, streamers, devil dogs. You have it all, and you have a good old pity party.
Yeah,
Everybody should have one. Not all
it's
the time, but once in a while, you throw yourself a pity
Debbie. I
party,
love you, Debbie. I
and
know.
and you might need a little push, a little pick me up from your friends, whether they're
Oh yeah,
virtual
you guys
friends,
are so
cell phone
awesome.
friends, or friends that come to your house.
I
I
just love
mean,
everybody in my like. Yeah, I don't have friends outside of YouTube. YouTube is my friends. I don't have friends other than my YouTube friends. I
you
mean,
probably do. You just don't realize you do.
family, but not like friends like you all are. I don't like I talk to my family. I talk to y'all more than I do anybody.
And see that it just proves you don't have
Mm,
to live next door to somebody to be friends with somebody.
It's
I
tough.
live 500 miles from you, at least. I
Oh,
mean,
and I know, and y'all are so far away but so close.
yeah,
It's
isn't it funny? Yeah, we're all
yeah.
here, but we all are distance from each other. Like Sharice, I know, is in Texas, but it seems like I chat with her so often on my Facebook or here that she lives around the corner here. And I taught her kids at St. Cecilia's. It just
Oh, sorry,
and
GG.
it it's amazing what the virtual world can do for you. It can
Oh,
either
that's
build you up or bring you down.
right.
Or in your case, it does both.
Oh well, I know it's just I've never fought back so hard in my life as I have here. In real life, I when I was a kid, I didn't fight back. I just accepted it and just thought everybody hated me. But here, like I fought back because I'm older now and I just can't hold it back. I'm
Oh,
too stubborn and short fused.
well, yes. Well, sometimes stubborn can be a great thing. Sometimes it's not so great. I'm a bit stubborn, but I had to learn to. I know, surprise, surprise. I'm a
Like
bit.
Mama Lynn.
Uh,
Do
we
what?
all become like we all find something. We all have a commonality, and with
Oh,
you and I have nothing in common. If you were to write it on paper,
but we do. You
but we
remind
do
me.
exactly. But if you were to write it on paper, I said.
Yeah, we
Uh,
got different opinions,
DR,
but
Pentecostal Catholic, loves a good
my
conspiracy theory. I
so
don't believe
much
in
of
them,
my family. My
you know.
mom's
But
family.
but when you talk to someone, you find out, oh no, we have shit in
Most
common.
opinions.
Got a lot of stuff in common.
Oh yeah,
And we both, yeah, you might be Pentecostal and I'm Catholic, but we both love the same Jesus, don't
we
we?
do, and I have a high respect for Catholic because my grandmother and
Yeah,
my whole
your
family is.
grandmother's love of Catholicism. And I have respect for you and your faith. But I
Oh,
don't know a lot about the stuff I knew about Pentecostals
there's
were
really not
friends that when teenagers were growing up with. They weren't allowed to watch TV or listen to music.
yeah.
They
Well,
were
there
real
is some in
strict.
Kentucky that wear long hair, long dresses, and all that. Like they wear skirts all the time, long hair and all that, but they won't speak to you. There's some of them that won't speak to you when they come by you, and that to me is no. I don't think Jesus would have wanted us to
Yeah.
think we were better because we had long hair and
Yeah,
long skirt.
never cut your hair.
stuff like that.
Rhonda Lynn is trying to get a message to you. I'm sorry,
Maybe
Rhonda.
a message to Daisy. She's focused on Maria. What message
Everybody's
is
focused
it?
on me. Dang it all.
I'm sorry. No, you're fine. You're fine. You're trying to comfort me, and I appreciate that. I do. I need
Well,
that.
it's just it's how we all have something in common. We all want to
We
find this
do.
beautiful little girl that's missing.
Right?
We all may not believe the same way how she's missing,
Yeah.
but we want to find her, whether she's living with somebody or if she's living with Jesus.
Right.
We
I
all want her.
I agree.
So that's what brought us together
Oh
originally.
yeah.
Here I come, Bish. Guess what?
What?
Guess what? Your sister stuck up for you today. Rhonda's been trying to tell you.
What'd she say?
She defended you today, Daisy.
What'd
So
she say?
she said, stop talking about you. And they said, oh, do you forgive her? And she said, that's my sister. And she repeated it again. Rhonda Lynn's been trying to tell you. She actually defended you, and very loudly, very loudly.
Well, because she doesn't realize. She told me today when I talked to her, she was like, I lost 10 subscribers because of you.
You know what?
But
You
coup
know
de
what?
grand's still
It's
there.
a good thing. And you know what? I'm happy to hear that because, you know, you and I are very close and we talk a lot, right? And I know that it hurts with you and Jenky's fighting so much and stuff. I know that it hurts you, and I don't want to see you hurt. And as much as she done what she done and said what she said, I would never try to hurt Jenky's because she's your sister and because I love you.
I know.
Right?
I know that.
And I know that I get pissed off with her. I admit it, I do. But what I actually would love to see happen is you and her to get, like, we used to laugh a lot and have so much fun. I wish those days could come back.
But she's got
when
everybody
everybody got, well, you know what? Maybe she's starting to wake up. This is a start. You know what I mean? It's a start.
I agree with you, Yanni.
I want to say, I hate it when I feel that you're sad and you know, people pick on you and they don't know you. They don't know who you are. They don't know the person you are. I know. And when they say these things, they're false because they don't know you. I know you. And I know what they're saying is not true because I speak to you every freaking day. I know.
I know. I know.
And I know the person you are. I know you.
Well, I appreciate that. And I have actually took care of, jumping and doing stupid shit on my channel. I've actually sat back and asked my friends for advice instead of just jumping in and jumping aboard.
And you know what, Daisy, that was the right decision today.
I think it was too.
Yeah, I can feel it after we had the talk and we, all agreed on that. I believe that was the right decision.
I do too.
And you don't want all that
and I don't
crap
feel
going on again. You don't want all that crap Karen coming back and
no.
You know, I mean, they're going to try when they run out of content. They're going to find things to try to stab us. Like, I mean, yesterday, what happened with me. It happens, and we just got to keep rolling with the punches and not let it get to us, and just go right. It doesn't affect me because you're not relevant in my life.
Bridget said, "Make two big mamas great again."
I know. That's funny.
My brother was in chat last.
I do want them to make up. I know that you and her are always going to be like me and my sister. We have our moments, and then if somebody else said the things that I say to her,
Huh?
you would still defend your sister. I know you.
Yeah, but she never has me. Like the
Well, she
last,
did today, so that's a start
where was she at when she did it?
at her channel.
Oh, she did a live. Daisy, I remember when I first started on your live stream, and you always make me laugh, and I had a lot of fun watching you and learning more about the Bible. Thank you, Daisy.
Oh,
Thank
Gail's
you.
so sweet. Gail's
Oh,
so sweet. Look at all the
yes,
love you have. You've got
I
so
know.
much love in this house.
Exactly.
Thank
You
you.
really do, Daisy.
I
And
do.
we know what's that? Huh? Yesterday, Yanni's last night. I know me last. I got it yesterday. I know last night or whatever. Um,
I don't even
you
get
know,
on the
and it
Facebook.
was all lies about me anyway. None of it made
Yeah.
sense. And all that happened was five of that person's people came and messaged me and said, "Look, I just left. I can't do this anymore." And I said, "Well, come on over to the farm." And
Yeah, tell them to come on over. Come
two
on
of them turned up today, so that
over.
was good.
Farm. Come
Two of
on
them turned up today, Daisy.
to the
Two of
farm.
that I said to come
On
here. They
over.
turned up
Cooter
here
Brown
today.
came too.
And
Huh?
Cooter Brown. Cooter
I
Brown.
know. I mean, that's what you were supposed to be talking about, but you always go somewhere else, don't you,
What? Do what?
madam?
Huh?
Madam, I'm not going to call you your usual name, but weren't we talking about the guy that got poisoned or whatever?
Uh,
Who's that?
huh?
Rhonda, Gail.
The guy that got posed.
Anyway, so that was good findings for Rhonda, and that's a happy turnaround. I feel that she's going to defend you. It's something that was needed. I'm happy about it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
I
glad.
think it wears you down, and I don't want to see
Oh
you
yeah.
wearing
And it
down
hits
over.
me every once in a while. It'll hit me, and it just
Yeah.
gets to me. Um,
Well, cheer the F up, Bish, because I'm here to
I
make
know.
you laugh.
Well, I didn't mean to
It's
go down
time
that
to
way,
laugh.
Stacey. It
Let's
was.
laugh and have fun.
Oh, okay, Diamonds.
What is
I
it?
will. I'm proud for Jinkies for defending Miss Daisy in her chat.
Me too. Let's clap for that. Yay. I'm really happy to hear that. Yay. It's about time.
Where's that damn bell?
Two hot mamas. Yeah, me and Jinkies, we carry on, and people in the chat thinks because we say stuff that we're being fighting, but really it's like we talk to each other like that all the
Your
time.
terms of
My
endearment.
brother does it too. He calls us
Yeah.
big mamas, Jabbatha Huts.
Come
He
on, Odie.
he calls us the Bobbsey twins. He tells us we need Jenny Craig. I mean,
Huh?
that's how we do. Yeah, but he's bigger than all of us.
My brother used to call me wide load.
But it's kind of funny.
He is though, but that's just how our brother works. Daisy,
Yeah.
can we take a look back at the funny videos you did? Take us back in time. I don't know what funny videos I did.
Oh God, we done had so many funny lives.
We used to have
Jesus.
fun lives, yeah.
I
We
mean,
did.
we still do every
When
now and
Amanda
again.
was
But
there,
sometimes we're on one topic and then we get dragged into another topic. And
Well, it's
sometimes, I'm like, I need to know which direction we're going because I'm like,
well, that's the
what are
way the
we
life is
talking
supposed
about
to
now?
be.
Like, weren't we
Oh,
talking
you
about
can.
those
Amanda
three?
always made me laugh.
Oh,
Amanda was fun. And you made me time her out, and then 2 weeks later
Amanda,
she was gone. Yeah, and I was like, "Sorry, Amanda, but Daisy told me I have to time you out."
oh, she cussed me out a lot.
Oh, she was so
Uh,
funny.
I was like, "I don't want to time Amanda out." You're like, "Yes, you do," and I was like, "Amanda, I'm sorry."
Amanda hung
I
out with
think I
Cooter
timed
Brown
her
a
out
few
for
nights.
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Somebody's messaging me. I'm sorry, y'all.
I messaged you. But I was just trying to make you laugh. You know how I send you those
I
stupid
appreciate
things.
that. I do. I appreciate
You know,
you.
I send you those stupid things that you say
know,
and you're like,
Love you,
oh,
jokes.
you're like Yanni's
Exactly,
crazy.
Diamonds. I agree. And I think I'll feel better once I get out of the house and start being around my animals and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I tried to save that chicken today. I don't know what happened to that chicken. It just I don't know. It was just not doing good. And I believe it was one of my roosters too.
Don't you notice that the days are getting longer too, Daisy? That
I
makes
know,
me
and I'm
feel
so
good.
glad of that.
That
I
makes
am
me feel
so
so
glad.
good. Today it was
Mhm.
26 and it was starting to get dark.
And
Uh,
I'm so glad because winter is just gets everybody's
hate
blues going.
I despise it.
And Christmas just wipes people out, like emotionally, stress, just everything.
Yeah.
That's why I don't
Then
like
you
Christmas. I
then you
love
go
the
right into
decorated. I love the
January.
wreaths for Christmas, but it's just no. She's not blocked, innocent.
My favorite holiday's coming up, Easter.
Wipes you out. Easter's my favorite
I
holiday.
love Easter.
I love
New
Easter.
life, new birth, new beginning.
Everything. Yes, Easter is my favorite. It's just a holy, it's a very holy, holy holiday for
My
me.
brothers and sisters used to think I was weird when we were kids because I liked Easter. I said, because it's spring.
It's
You
because it's
weirdos. And it's
spring
all
and
Jesus is coming back.
yeah, I love it. I think it's just
Yeah.
the whole
The
thing of
new
Easter.
flowers and
Mm-hmm.
smells, the
Yeah,
springtime, trees budding. Oh, I should write for Hallmark.
yeah.
Well, Daisy.
What?
Well, I'm going to get going.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the live
Good
myself. And
night, everyone.
Okay.
good
Daisy,
night. Thank
wake
you
up,
for
kid.
coming up,
Good
Rita and
night.
Bonnie. I
And
love
good
you
night,
guys.
Yanni.
Good
I
night,
think I'm gonna
Marita.
go
Miss
hit my
Young
phone.
49 Yanni. No, I have nieces and nephews older than you, but I
Really?
was a very young aunt.
I'm old enough. I didn't think I
You're
would
not
make
that
it.
old. Oh my God.
Oh, I didn't think I would say 50, so I'm
The
quite
two of you are both so young. I haven't,
surprised.
but I don't act.
I think
It
my
all
friend
comes out.
at the local store said to me, Yanni, what are you doing aging backwards? I said, yeah, unless I take this makeup off and then I'm aging exactly on time.
Benjamin Button.
Makeup high.
Uh,
All right,
well, if
Daisy,
they
I
ever
love
act my
you.
age, then
I
I'll
love
let you.
you, ladies, and thank
All
you for
right,
love
God
you,
bless
Bish.
everyone. Love you. Good
I
night.
love you, Bish.
I love you
I'll
too,
be
Bish.
messaging you in your inbox. So
Okay.
that will be happening.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I love you, Bish. Talk
I
to you
love you
soon.
too.
Bye.
Bye, honey.
Bye.
Bye. I want to say thank you guys for cheering me up tonight. I don't know what made me go down that road tonight. I don't know. I'm sorry if I got a little emotional, but we talk about everything over here, guys. It's not just true crime. And I've been thinking about something, and I might bring it to y'all's attention tomorrow if I decide to. But I made a decision tonight not to do something, and I'm pretty proud of myself for not doing it. And I might share that with you guys sometime. But I love you guys. I want y'all to stay prayed up, stay safe out here on these YouTube streets, um, and have a wonderful night. I'll be back tomorrow. I might post some more videos on my other channel, so keep an eye out for them. And I love you guys, and get a good night's sleep. Stay prayed up. Don't be going into these chats that's got divination in them. Don't go in there. Don't listen to that stuff, you guys. I love y'all. Take care. Hit that like, subscribe, and God bless you guys. Bye, everybody.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust.